That's just on camera though. For some, I've always looked really sleepy on camera.
Oh, I gotta put my sunglasses on too, then, man.
I don't know why. Brent Cohn invites me to watch a video on Facebook. Hey, everybody. This is Johnny Beane, and oh, those are your shades?
Yeah, my sunglasses block out the sun really, really well. Just can't drive with them. I can't see.
No. Dang, man.
Cyber shades. Because he's going to talk about his alien stuff potentially tonight.
It's up to you.
God.
Hey, Thunder Guru. Hey, man. 4 thumbs ups. Dang, you guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're back. Earlier was the G-rated show. This is the PG rated.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say hard R version. I was getting ready to drop some F-bombs. Hey, Steve, look what I just found.
So you can almost say bad words, but not really.
You're not gonna believe it, buddy. I just found.
There it is. The AxeStream.com letter.
Yep, I just found it. And I don't know why we're plugging this company. They sent the wrong 5150 stickers or decals or what do you call them? Decals? They sent the wrong decals, but okay. Decals.
Decals.
But I've got the right.
I gotta get the chat.
Stevie Ray Vaughan hologram decals for my guitar that I am building next.
Wow. So it's going to be
to see how that's going to look.
Yeah. Actually, go ahead.
Is it going to be a Stevie Ray style Strat with your initials on it?
No, it's going to be a Musicraft Kramer Pacer body. I'm painting it military green, and I'm taking the S, and then the V I'm going to turn upside down. It'll be SA on the corner of the guitar, sort of like Nuno, the N2, N4 thing, but it's going to be my initials, and that'll be my signature guitar. A lot of the Kramer 5150 parts, but it's going to be a Charvel neck. So the sort of like, well, here's a Charvel EVH art series, because I've always liked the way this looks. It's like a Fender Strat look, but also Charvel since Fender took over Charvel. Yeah,
that is a Fender Strat.
So yeah, I want a guitar that's kind of going to be my signature. That's what I want to build, right? So yeah.
Oh, then I'll call Sweetwater and ask for the Steve Anderson model.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I need it.
And actually, there was a guy who played guitar for David Lee Roth in the early 2000s. I think his name was Brian Young. He was in a Van Halen tribute band. I think the Atomic Punks at one time. He played guitar for them. But he had Wayne Charvel build him a couple Charvel guitars. And yeah, it was military green and maple neck. So it's kind of, but he had like a humbucker and a single coil at the neck, but I'm not doing that. I'm just doing the standard single humbucker and the green, whatever reason I'm into it. So yeah, that's the route I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking about still being Facebook friends, Brian Young and I, we're on Facebook.
There you go.
I see his postings.
Yeah, right on.
Hey, 802 Blues. Hey, everybody, look at this. We got Clayton James. Tomorrow is Stratter Day. Clayton, that's right, man.
Clayton, where I am, it already is Strat Day, whatever it is. It's already February 24th in South Carolina land.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, the show we did earlier was like the dress rehearsal. This is the actual show. So we're going to try to remember everything we said earlier. We're going to try.
Steve, I hope you boxed up everything, all 3 packages that you got.
Oh, that's right.
Pretend to be surprised again.
Rebox stuff.
Do I have to put those pants back on?
You're damn right you do.
Dude, I went downstairs and couldn't wait I could barely breathe in those things, man. I was like, oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm. What, tight?
Yeah. I don't understand how. Remember that fad, and I think it is still going around, but that fad that was going on maybe about 10 years ago with like a lot of the dudes in bands wearing girls' pants, like girls' jeans and stuff like that. I don't know how they did it because there's no room in the crotch in girls' jeans at all.
That was you're going back to the 80s.
No. I'm going back to like 2006 and 7.
Uh-huh. What style of music was it? Was it the shoegazer?
Shoegazer?
Shoegazing, was it? Or
what is that?
You know, the bands where they play and they just stare at their shoes, they don't move.
I've never heard that before.
Either way.
No, this was a lot of like pop punk and even some of the metal bands, man. Some of the younger metal bands were wearing girls' jeans.
Like Gizmachi?
Oh, hell no. No. I got to tell you something about that. We played, we did a small, short 2-week tour in Europe back in 2000 and this probably was 2005. Yeah, it was 2005 because we went over there and the day we left, our album came out over there. And we were like, what's the point? You know, like, let's wait till our out. Anyway, long story short is, what were we talking about?
We're talking about
Tight
Gizmachi
pants.
on
Yeah,
tour
tight
for
pants.
2 weeks in Europe.
No. We're talking about tight pants. Okay. Well, we got back from Europe and you know, I think Johnny, I think I told you about this. You know that everybody knows the heavy metal magazine Kerrang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest, you know, whatever. Well, we had a meeting at Sanctuary Records when we got back, and we were thinking like, oh, this is all good. We get into there, and one of the heads of the label pulls out the Kerrang magazine, and they had a review because it was like Rock Am Ring or Rock whatever the heck it's called.
Oh,
And they had a review. Yeah.
Oh,
they had a review of all. Yes.
That's a huge thing, man.
It was a huge
That's
thing.
a huge festival. Yeah.
We got doo-dooed on. Dude, Kerrang put out a review of our live show, and they were just like, you know, basically these guys, whatever, they stunk, you know, which I'm not disagreeing with. I'm not. So anyway, they were trying to tell us because we just went on stage with like our street clothes, you know what I mean? Jeans, t-shirt, whatever. And they were telling us like, hey, you know, we think you guys should start like kind of dressing the part, you know, wearing, you know, some more form-fitting stuff. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to be something I'm not. You know what I mean? I never was all about like, I hated that. I couldn't stand when people are, because in the 80s, right? In the 80s when like glam rock and even hard rock, that was how it is. That was like a lifestyle of doing that type of thing. And that's what you wore. But in like the mid 2000s and everything, I always felt like bands that really like tried to look the part and dress this way at a certain thing. It was all fake to me. That's how I looked at it. Get into it. I don't want to go on stage and pretend I was something else than I really wasn't. You know what I mean? So maybe we should have, looking back, maybe it would have been like, oh, these guys are cool, but I just never, you know what I mean? So I just, after that, I was like, all right, I'm just going to get a black pair of Dickies and a black t-shirt. And that's it. You know, I'm not going to wear this tight stuff, you know, and do my hair and over and all that goofy stuff. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're saying because, I've been in several bands, you know, over the years, and there was this one band that I was in, and we were based in Miami, you know, and we did a showcase. You Van Halen hardcore guys will know what I'm talking about. We did a showcase for Bill Coyne.
Oh wow!
Okay, he used to manage Kiss. He was the guy that turned down Van Halen. When Gene Simmons brought Van Halen to New York, this was the guy that turned them down. So I was in this group and we did a showcase for this guy, like at this tiny club in Miami Beach. And I remember, you know, we played for him, everything. He's like, you guys are great, but you need less water bottles on stage and more beer bottles. That was his critique. You know.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying. You know, different. I've been in many different groups, and you basically you dress whatever the style of the group is. That's what you wear. You know, you fit into that look. And I know there's times where you're like, I'm not wearing this. You know, I'm not whatever. But then you look back and you realize, well, I probably should have put on those shorts. You know, I probably should have played that show wearing that. You know, no, I've that same band. I had to wear these huge boots to make me taller because the other guys in the band were like this tall and I was like this, right?
Yeah.
So
they basically wear lifts.
So yeah. I used to have these boots that Desmond, bought me. Although they hurt my toes, they hurt my feet really bad, but I still wore them. I wore them on stage. I was basically smashing my pedal board with them, smashing my pedals. Hey, Lynn, I was watching your Facebook Live. That was awesome, Lynn. Yes. By the way, I know where Dave is. I found out where Nesdal was tonight.
Oh, this is gonna get good.
They went and saw what's his name? His old roommate. Oh, Dennis. Yeah. They went and saw Dennis play. That's what they did.
Cool.
I saw a post on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, because he didn't tell us when he said he wasn't going to be available.
He didn't say anything.
He said, I'm not going to be available Friday. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and then he took his scarf and just went like this and walked off. Yeah.
So,
hey, Simon.
real quick, I just thought of something from that meeting that we had, right? When they pulled out the Kerrang magazine, and they had an issue for each of us, by the way. All 5 guys in the band, they had an issue for each of us. They had a picture, right, of the stage while we were playing. And I still remember I had like blue jeans on, kind of baggy. They weren't like Jankos or anything, but they were like, not form-fitting at all. And I want to say I had like just a plain gray t-shirt or something like that. And it was a part where I didn't sing in the band, but I did like backup vocals live. You know what I mean? For like harmonies and stuff. So I'm up at the microphone and I'm looking down at my guitar. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, man, now I know what they call the power stance, because I was standing straight up, looking down. So after that, I would lower my microphone, right? My mic stand. So I'd get for like, the Hetfield type of thing where like your legs are spread a little bit and your knees are bent. And it's funny when you look back. That's why a lot of bands, they say to like, listen to your shows, watch the videos of you playing, and you see certain things that like, okay, that's cool when I do that. That looked really stupid. But I don't know, man. Looking back, there's things that, of course, I would change, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, you learn. You learn, but then you still continue to do stupid things. I'm not talking about you. In general, you learn. You learn exactly.
You still continue to do stupid things.
You learn, what? Okay, this works. This doesn't work, and then, but you still go on. That's why you need. That's why you need somebody to tell you, to get another opinion of, should I wear this? Should I wear that? Should I do this? When you take pictures. Well, I don't think Michael Smith is in here yet. When him and his wife were at NAMM, we were at the EVH booth, this last, a couple months ago. And, I was posing with each guitar, each Wolfgang, take it off the rack, pose,
Yeah.
And his wife is like, Johnny, you should smile. Because I never smile. I take it, some sort of pose or whatever, looking cool or whatever, and she's like, smile. And I'd never done that. And so there's a lot of pictures of me from this last NAMM of me smiling, like really smiling. But so I don't know if that's good or bad or,
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent to the whole thing. I mean, it was kind of weird. The ones where you're just standing there in general, like holding the guitar and not talking. Like I was almost like he should be saying what the guitar is, you know?
Oh,
'cause he's
those
sitting there
videos.
holding it. Yeah.
Well, normally, yeah, that would have normally I would have been the one saying, "Hey, check this out. This is
Mhm.
that, whatever, you know." But since there's Michael. There you are.
Yeah.
Since he was there, I felt like it was easier if he, you know,
Yeah.
said, you know,
And
this is that, and
you're not on The Price is Right. You know what I mean?
thank you, Lynn.
What's that guy's name?
Bob Barker?
No, the guy that announces the prize is not Don Pardo. That was Jeopardy.
Oh,
Was the guy on Price?
the old guy or the what's his name? Yeah, I know who you're saying.
Yep. A new car.
Thank you, guys. Apparently, people want me to smile more. All right, I'll be right back, real quick.
Okay. Someone's got a pee.
So, Jay, my next question to you is: when you do a 2-week tour of Europe, how many shows do you do in 2 weeks? Do you remember?
I really don't remember. It was a big blur.
So you said you did the
Rock Am Ring and then Rock something. I have all the. You know what? When Johnny gets back, give me a second, and I'll go grab some of my old lanyards, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because that has it on there where we were. But I mean, I don't know if you guys don't really. I usually don't like. My wife gets on me all the time. You know, like people will be asking about music and talking about music, and I won't say what I did or what I do, type of thing. You know, I'm very. I don't want to say, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't like talking about myself in that kind of way. Like, you know, this isn't my show. You know what I mean? This isn't about me. So I kind of pull back a little bit and don't discuss a lot of that stuff unless it calls for it. You know, but I figure maybe the late night episodes, we can kind of divulge a little more of what we, you know, a little more of our personal stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But.
Do you remember like how many countries you went to in that 2 weeks?
We started oh my God, man. What's that? Heathrow Airport?
Yeah, that's in England.
Yeah, we landed in England and our first show was in Italy.
Wow.
It was like I think a 24-hour drive.
Wow.
And think of this, right? When you're driving America, you're driving on the right side of the road.
Yep.
Right? Left side of the car. Over there, it's the exact opposite, okay?
Yeah.
So we couldn't go over there and drive. So the same guy that was our driver was also our tour manager. And he was not a good tour manager. But I remember thinking like, you know, so he picked us up at Heathrow Airport. And he had to drive. Our show was in, I think, 27 hours from when we landed, and it was a 24-hour drive. He had to drive the entire way.
Whoa.
Dude, he was hurting. There was really no time to sleep for him. You know what I mean? So I remember the first time we were driving through, West Ends or East, whatever the heck that is from, what's that comedian guy that does the whole whatever? And we were going through a 4-way intersection. Okay. I remember thinking we were going into traffic. we're going to die. We're going to die, everybody. And it was just like, holy crap. You know, it's just, everything's like, imagine driving with a mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything's backwards and reverse. So it's like, you see traffic coming one way and you think that it's on your side of the road, but it's not. It was nuts. But
that was the same in Sri Lanka when I was just there in January last month. The same thing. They're driving on the other side. Yeah.
You're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you are.
You idiot.
I know you are. But where am I?
Or like in Plain Straight. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, where it's like, you're driving on the wrong side of the road. You know, you're going the wrong way. Type of thing. Oh,
Man, that movie's great. That movie's so funny. Ah, those guys.
Yep.
And the one I always watch when it's on is Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. I always like that one.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that when you watch it the first time, you're like, it's all right. And then you watch it again and you're like, oh man, now I get it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
Somebody has to pee. So what? Let's see who's in here. We got Team XV8 says nice pianos, thank you. Mike says nice piano. Yes.
What piano?
Awesome.
What are they talking about?
I think this is where Michael Smith has to come in. Mike, if you're awake. He just called me earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me earlier and he was asking me stuff and Michael Smith, you're up. What? Man, that's I can totally relate to you want to see my shirt? Michael Smith. You're up. If you know what I mean. Look at that.
Yep.
Cool shirt.
Is that from Pascal from France?
I don't know.
I think it was.
I'm not sure.
Because that was the day that I sent you the stealth shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you sent me that. And
Live Without a Net on DVD and the Wildlife movie on DVD. That was the same episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool stuff. But yeah, I can totally relate to what Jay was saying about
the clothing?
About the clothing and playing on stage and having to kind of look the part of whatever kind of band you're in. You know, because I've done so many different things.
Right.
You know, going from well, some of these names I don't want to mention, but you know, where the style of music is just so different from band to band. Right. But you basically you have to look the part of how. The thing is, you don't want to stand out. You know, if you're in a group, if you're in a band, you all kind of look. You want to have that look. You know. So, more unboxings.
Jay has a box of lanyards from his European tour.
Man, this is crazy stuff right here.
Well, it's Jay Hannon. It's time to get crazy.
I'm trying to find the one for the Rock M ring and stuff.
Look at all those backstage pass lanyards it has.
Man,
keep talking.
I can't believe you played rock. You played the Rock AM ring or whatever. That's a huge deal.
Well, and he played Ozzfest at the Us Festival stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but the Rock AM that's bigger than Ozzfest.
Oh,
yeah, it was effing massive.
It's massive. It's massive.
Yeah,
it's over in Europe.
Yeah,
those festivals in Europe,
they're huge.
Yes.
Yeah,
they're way big.
Dude, I still have my plane. When we flew to look, I don't know if you can. Let's see if you can read that. It's all faded, but where is it? Can you see the London Heathrow right there?
Yeah, I see it. Yep.
Look at that. See?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
May 30th.
30th of May.
What we can't see is the EVH sign above the toaster has been removed.
Oh no!
Yeah, I had to make some toast, and the thing melted.
He didn't want to melt his beautiful new sign.
It poofed out.
You want to see something funny? My drummer, who is probably the most musical person in the band, he used to write out rhythms. He wrote on the back of a load in, load out thing. He's just jotting down different. Man, these things are. This is bringing back some memories, boy. Let me tell you. Holy crap!
But your drummer, your drummer that was in your band, he's like your best friend, isn't he?
Yeah, it's my wife's brother, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Man, you got to be kidding me. Look at this. If you guys don't want to see this crap, I will have no problem putting it away, but this is bringing back some memories right now.
Nah, all good. That's cool stuff.
I can't believe how many there are. I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to find the Rock Am Ring one right now. I know it's somewhere in here. All right. Well, keep talking. Don't.
So is that Rock am Ring? Is that in Germany where that's played? Where is that played?
Johnny. I don't know. I forget.
You were there.
I know. Dude, I forget a lot.
I want to say it's in it's Europe, somewhere in Europe. I know about it because a lot of the bands that I liked in the 90s, that when they would go over there, that's the festival that they would play.
Right.
So so I'd come across all these live recordings. It's in Germany? Okay. You'd come across all these live recordings from that festival.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of guitar picks down there. All right. I think I'm it's got to be in the pile that I have in my hand right now. It's got to be.
Well, I hope you find something you can use.
Me too. All right. Let's see what we got here. I still have my original lanyard from Ozzfest 2005.
Cool.
Which is cool. That's neat.
Awesome.
I didn't know I still had that. Oh my god. I'll just show the cool ones. Some of them are kind of whatever. We did a tour with Hatebreed.
Wow.
Support for Hatebreed. See, there's the I'm not fooling you. It's on there.
There it is.
Come on, focus. Focus it. This ain't no joke-a-sit.
There it is. I presented
okay.
you.
Okay.
I presented you.
Okay, cool. I don't know what that is. We played the House of Blues November 20th, 2005. I think this was in Chicago. All
Cool.
access. That's always a cool one. Oh, this one was cool. Mudvayne, played with them. We didn't get a cool backstage. We just got a working pass, which basically is you're allowed to go anywhere because you're working, even though you're playing. What that is. Remember the band OTEP?
Yes.
Anybody remember them? We played with them, did a tour with them. That's actually the tour we left to go to Europe. And the tour was going so awesome. When we left, we were kind of bummed, and we wish we would have stayed on this tour instead of going to Europe. I'm going to save that one for the end. Okay. Whatever. That one's not that cool. Did a show with Motorhead, which was the loudest thing we've ever heard in our lives in New York City.
Wow.
What is this? Oh, yeah, dudes. We played one show with Slayer.
What?
Yeah, in what's the date? Right there, 7/17/04.
Wow.
It was kind of our because they played with I think it was God Forbid and Slipknot, and it was our showcase kind of thing. Like, okay, let's see what these guys do in front of a decent crowd. Anybody remember Mushroom Head?
Yep.
Okay. Shadows Fall. Anybody remember those guys?
Yeah. You guys played with a lot of people.
Yeah. Where the heck is the damn Rock Am Ring stuff? It's got it. Oh, here we go. So here we go. There it is. Rock Am Ring, Gizmochi.
Oh yeah. MTV.
2005. And then Rock Am Park, which was maybe the next day or whatever it was. I don't exactly know I forget, man, what it was, but that's that, man. Pretty neat there. I'm getting to something good. It was a cool tour, but whatever. House of Blues, Mushroom Head again. This one was cool because we had our, the name again on the actual pass, which was always cool. Only a couple left here. We played with Papa Roach in Germany and Helmet.
Wow.
And we opened for those guys.
Cool.
I don't know what the heck is yeah, there it is. Gizmochi. Something. Is that what it says? Yeah. There's that. Now this is the good stuff right here. Here's one we did. We did a short tour with Slipknot. We opened up and we weren't even any of the advertisements, anything. The only cool thing was, see, there it is, Gizmochi. Yeah. The cool thing about this tour was, when you drive past like an arena or something, they have like they put up what concert it is and who's playing.
Yep.
Whatchamacallit? They had up on this short tour, I think it was like 6 or 7 shows, maybe 9 shows, whatever it was. The Meadowlands in New Jersey,
yep.
Which is I've been to tons of times, whether it was for a hockey game or a football game. Right on the huge sign, light up sign, it had Slipknot, Lamb of God, Shadows Fall, Gizmochi. Like it had us on that big thing. And I was like, holy crap, And this is the cool one. This is the Ozzfest 2005. Which was that's my meal card. Look at my stupid
Get crazy, Jason had it.
Yeah, that's my meal one. So it was cool, man. Yep. So that's it.
So Jay, was there an attempt by you guys, like after the first album and tour, to do a second record? Well, you told me that, though. You're working on it actually now with a new singer or something, potentially, to come in and finish those songs.
I'll make this quick. We had a second album kind of ready to go, but in the middle of all these tours, like when we got back to America, Jimmy, the drummer, Jeannie's brother, he had some wrist problems. Actually, it's called de Corvain syndrome, where if he hit hard enough with his left hand, which is the snare drum, it would feel like lightning was going through his, like a big shock. Okay.
Yeah.
So he couldn't play more. So we got another drummer. He lasted a little while, and then it just ended up being we couldn't find a drummer, and it got to the point where it just can't play without a drummer.
No.
And we couldn't find anybody good enough to play. Like if anybody has listened to the band, hard to do. He does a lot of cool stuff, a lot of like polyrhythms and stuff, like polyrhythms, like one time signature over another time signature.
Wow. Yeah.
So it was hard to find anybody that could play that stuff. And then when the time came, it was just we can't find anybody. So we kind of basically it went away, you know.
Hmm.
But anyway, enough about me. R2R3, he said he saw, yeah, I remember this. He said he saw us at Ozzfest in 2005.
Right.
Yep. I remember that show because a buddy that I used to work with had to go to Chicago during that same week that we were playing Ozzfest there for business, right? And he came and I hung out with him. So I remember like that show very well, actually. And Fender Guru says I'm famous. No, I'm not. Not at all. But that's pretty cool. Any panties in there, Jay? No, you know what? The music we played, man. If there's any undergarments, it's dudes' undergarments.
Throwing boxers on stage.
Yeah. Soiled, this heavy boxers full of sweat. So, oh well. Yeah, it was good stuff, man. It was fun.
So Jay, no updates with your EVH signature guitar last few days?
No, I was told the end of March. So
Oh.
I'm not. I got a big pimple coming in, don't I? Yeah, I do. Nah, they just told me the end of March, so I'm not gonna bug them until I'm sure they'll contact me when it happens. You know, we'll see what happens.
Cool. Hey, thank you, Michael Smith. It's funny.
I didn't get to see any of that, thank God.
It was funny, man. It was funny because because we were we did the show earlier, and Michael Smith was asking me. He's like, "Oh, Johnny, blah blah blah." You guys kind of heard some of it before we went live, and then all of a sudden, started raining. Craziness. Steve has no idea what we're talking about, but yeah. Anyway, but dude, that great stories, and those. I can't get over how you played that rock AM ring, man. That's
me neither.
That's huge. That's a huge thing.
Well, thanks, man. The funny thing is like I said, we went from Heathrow Airport to Italy was our first show, and it was so strange playing. Like the first show in Europe was Italy, where no one was speaking English.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, really hard to, like, how do you talk to somebody or understand somebody that's not speaking your language? It was super weird, but cool at the same time. Germany was awesome because they speak English. So it was so easy to, but it's funny. All these memories are coming back now of like different things, it's cool. It's cool stuff.
There was a lot of lanyards in that box.
Yeah, man. Can I answer a couple of these? It's only a couple questions, but can I answer them real quick?
Yep.
Oh, of course.
Let's see. R2R3 asks, what were you using the TC Electronic GeForce? Yeah, is that using with the TC Electronic GeForce? I was using that for all the effects and a couple harmonizing parts for the solos, but I had my Marshall JMP1 going into the Mesa Boogie Simulclass 290 as the power amp, because the JMP1 is a preamp, and then going into the recto cabs or recto cab. And then I had I still have it actually, a ground control. Is that a Voodoo Labs?
Ground control, that's Mesa Boogie.
No, hold on a second. What is it?
Isn't it?
It's not Voodoo. I thought it was Voodoo Labs. It's the MIDI select.
I know. Ground control. That's Mesa.
Hold on a second.
He does not agree. He's
I
gonna
know
do it
this
right.
because that's what Andy Summers used back in the back 20 years ago, and I wanted his rig, and he used the ground control.
It must be a different one because this is
the simulclass power ramp, whatever. I had all that same stuff. I had all.
No, this Voodoo Lab Ground Control Pro MIDI foot controller. This is exactly what I had. So maybe the name might be the same or close, but I'm looking at it right now. They still sell the exact same one that I had. Crap. But anyway, yeah, Voodoo Lab Ground Control Pro. But and then what was the best tour that you played? I'd say there was Ozzfest, obviously, because it was like we were on a bus with Trivium, sharing a bus because obviously our two record labels at the time weren't putting in the money for a bus for us because we weren't anything at the time. That was awesome, and then playing in front of tons of people every day, and then just the experience of like getting to see like Iron Maiden and Ozzy Osbourne a lot of times, because Ozzy, he would cancel a lot of the shows because of his health at the time, which was fine with us because we got to see Iron Maiden for 3 hours.
Oh, so he wouldn't even play?
Yeah, there was a lot of shows. I would almost say, I don't want to say half, maybe like a third of the shows he would cancel. So Iron Maiden would play like 3-hour sets.
And I mean, I know this might sound stupid. Since it was called Ozzfest, I'm assuming he was the headliner. Right?
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming at the end of the night, he was the one playing. Okay.
Yeah, because there were 2 stages. We were the second stage, like a bunch of the up and coming bands, or not the second tier or first tier, or whatever, because we were like bottom of the barrel. You know what I mean? So like bands like trying to think who else, like Mudvayne was on Ozzfest 05. They played the main stage. Oh crap, there was some other band I can't remember. Even Mastodon was on the second stage with us. Which is crazy if you think about them now. It's like, Mastodon playing a second stage, holy crap. But and then I think there was a tour we did with Mushroom Head in 2006. That it came to that time where like we were main support on this tour, and it was the first time really looking out, and people started like knowing our songs. You know what I mean? Like that's when it was like, holy crap! I'd step up to the microphone, and there would be, it wasn't a lot of people like singing the songs and stuff, but there would be a small group of every show like singing along, and I'm like, holy cow. You know what I mean? So that was neat. But after that, it kind of like, as far as with the drummer situation, we kind of went downhill because we didn't have a drummer. So those 2 were the most enjoyable, I'd say.
And then you said
yes. R2R3 says, wasn't Jada Pinkett Smith on that bill? Yes, she was on her band. Man, why can't I think? He'll probably remember before I will. But Jada, her band was on Ozzfest with, and they played. Was it right before us? Every show. Yeah, I think they're like right before us. And the cool thing about that, and I apologize if I'm rambling, guys. So I feel like now I'm like taking over the show, and I don't want to do that.
This is all about you guys.
Well, no, but Will Smith came out, and he was at about, I think maybe he came out for almost a week during Ozzfest. And man, let me tell you about Wicked Wisdom. Thank you, Spanky. Spanky's got it, man. Wicked Wisdom. But he came out on almost a week, maybe 4 or 5 days, and the bus that they had, dude. That when like these buses like expand, when they park, and like the whole side comes out, and like an accordion, and it was unbelievable. It was huge. But there was a couple shows where like Will Smith would be backstage while I'd be like tuning my guitar. You know what I mean? And tuning your guitar as it's reaching noon when the sun's getting hot is a very hard thing because you know how it is, weather change, you know, it's wood, you know, so I'd be sitting there tuning a guitar for like a half hour and it keeps adjusting, but standing back there right next to him and how you think that he is like when you watch whatchamacallit, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like however you think Will Smith would be in real life, that's how he is. He was like the coolest dude, man. But
oh wow, so you met him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I didn't have any like long conversations with him, but yeah, he was a down to earth. You know, I'm sure he's not really down to earth as much as we are because you know we live normal lives, but he was cool. He didn't have an arrogance. He didn't make it seem like he was cooler than everybody else that was there. He was a cool dude.
What was he? Who was he? Who was he there to see? What was he?
That's Jada Pinkett's husband.
Mm-hmm. Wait, was she in a band?
Wicked Wisdom.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. Okay.
Well, no, we just talked about it. You did what I did on the last show when Steve was talking.
Oh, okay. Oh, I had no idea that she was in a band. I didn't know that. Oh, also,
yeah, they were cool.
John Beal 1550 just sent me this. I don't know if you've seen this. This is cool. Look at this. I don't know if you've seen this. He sent this to me. Ozzfest 2005, August 11th, 2005, Seattle, Washington.
Cool.
Look at this. It has all the list of the bands
there it
on
is.
The Hot Topic second stage.
Gizmachi.
And there
wow,
you go.
So I was
there.
right. They played right before us. Yep. 11:25, 11:50. Wow.
Yeah, I'll send you this.
Look at that. Killswitch Engage. Yeah, Rob Zombie used to headline the yeah, send me that. That's awesome.
Here, I'll save this. Thank you, John BL 5150 for that.
Yeah, that's cool. And I can't spell. That's nice. Also, it's like I'm trying to write Sharon, Gary Sharon. I apologize if I was rambling, Sharon.
What? Does he ramble?
That's cool, man. It's just amazing how it was like, well, R2, R3, if you like soil work, I'm going to announce something in the next couple months and you're going to poop your pants.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There we go. You're both looking around. Well, it's
the gift you sent me.
It's a poof chat. I don't know. It was whatever they sent me. Yeah.
I came through as a gift. I can't open it.
Oh, you can't see it?
I can see it, but I can't oh, there we go. I have to click on it, but it doesn't. August 11th. Man, that's 13 years ago. Oh, God. Oh, look, yeah, the second stage, In Flames, Black Label Society, which is
Zach Wild.
Zach Wild, thank you. Shadows Fall, Mudvayne, Iron Maiden, and Ozzy Osbourne. Yep.
So Jay, did you meet like anyone from Ozzy's band or Iron Maiden, any of those guys, or no?
No.
Because
there was one or two shows where Velvet Revolver played with us. Yeah. Well, not I don't want to say with us, but on Ozzfest.
Yeah.
And I saw Slash in the catering, where they'd serve all the food and stuff.
Yeah.
But they had the entourage with them and stuff. And I'm not the type of guy that go up and bother somebody, especially while they're eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just
Hey, what are you chewing? Hey, how you chewing?
Oh, you got the mac and cheese too? Look, I got the same thing as you, man. Can we eat together? Can I? Yeah, I don't want to be that
the
guy.
juice box?
Yeah. I kind of, stayed to myself as far as, doing that type of thing.
Yeah.
Saw Sharon Osbourne outside of our bus one day,
Mhm.
but
Cool. So Jay, are you talking about aliens live, or is that for later?
Man, this guy's pushing this thing, man.
so no, somebody else has to talk for a little while now because I've been talking enough. I'll get back to it at the very end, but somebody else has to talk now.
Well, what I'm most excited about is Steve.
What did I do?
You said over the break, over the break, you got some pizza,
Yes, I did.
right?
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of pizza. Love pizza.
Well, what did you have?
I had grilled cheese.
Right on.
Grilled cheese, like a tomato soup,
Nice.
and it was good. How you chewing, man? Finish that. Yeah, I know. If you ever see anybody eating, actually, do we have some Star Wars nerds in here? Anybody? I was at this Mexican restaurant in Berkeley, California. Jay, you ever heard of Fantasy Studios in Berkeley?
I don't know who recorded there.
Everybody. It's a huge studio out here in Berkeley, California. I think some of as far as the Van Halen, as far as David Lee Roth, I think some of Eat 'Em and Smile was done there.
Oh, no crap, really?
Yeah. Fantasy Studios, Berkeley, California is look it up, you guys. Anyway, I used to have a workspace right down the street from there, and I used to walk down the street to go to lunch at this Mexican place. And I remember one time I was in there eating, and I saw a guy in there eating, and I'm like, I know that guy. I knew the guy's face, and then I realized it was what's his name now? You Star Wars guys. It was one of the original Star Wars model maker guys.
Huh.
It turned out he had a studio just down the street.
Oh, wow.
Hold on a second.
Phil Tippett.
You know what one of the original, and you're saying, is there any Star Wars nerds in here?
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
And I knew what it looked like. Yeah. Phil Tippett. If any of you Star Wars nerds like myself, I guess, if you know who Phil Tippett is, he did some of the original models in the original movies. He played the Rancor in Jedi, Return of the Jedi.
Really?
That was a puppet, and that was his hand in there. Anyway, I saw that guy at a Mexican restaurant across from Fantasy Studios in Berkeley one time. And so
Did you say anything to him?
No, I didn't bother him. No. But
dude, he'd probably love it.
But if I did, I would have said, "Hey, how you chewing?" That's the whole joke. Yeah. No, it turns out the guy has a studio just down the street somewhere. It's called Tippett something or others. And
when you watch the behind the scenes, like the making of, and you realize they're shooting the Death Star scenes on like ping pong tables.
Yeah, like in the backyard and stuff. Yeah.
That's cool. Is on for the time. I mean, that's unreal.
Yeah.
With those guys. Yep.
Yeah.
And now it's all just smoke and mirrors and CGI,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's one of the reasons Star Wars is so great.
Mm-hmm.
Just in every aspect of that. I mean, forget the story, forget the characters, just the special effects and everything they created. You know, everything. And for Star Wars, it was great for, you know, the next couple movies, and then everything after that, just every other movie tried to be like that, and that's why that trilogy is just, it's so special.
Mm-hmm. Especially the first two, man. The first two movies.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
They're great. So your favorite pizza, if you could have one piece of pizza right now from anywhere, where would it be?
I just had it tonight at Boston Pizza. It's just a couple blocks away from me here. It's called the Boston Royale. It has like pepperoni in it and onion and green peppers and shrimp. Yeah, it's awesome.
Shrimp. In a pizza?
Yes, sir.
Is there tomato sauce in that?
Yes.
No,
Tomato
it's cocktail sauce.
That's what I'm saying. How would that go?
Imagine a slice of that.
It's awesome.
You know what though? I can't poop on it because until I remember hearing about the whole Hawaiian pizza thing, you know, with ham and pineapple.
Yep.
I remember thinking like that was going to be the grossest thing because I'm not a fan of taking a piece of pineapple and eating it. You know, if I put it in like a rum or something, it's fine as a flavor. Yeah. But as far as like eating a piece of pineapple, ugh. And I forget how I had it one time. And I was like, holy crap, this is good.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe it's just the mixture of all the different flavors with that as well. So.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, as far as pizza and myself, there's a place in Berkeley, California on Shattuck Avenue called R&L Pizza. To me, that's the best. The best, Jerry.
Is there a certain thing you get there, like a certain pizza, or just a regular slice is
just
that's enough?
Cheese, just a regular cheese slice from there.
What's the R? Who's R and L? Is it like Ron and Laverne? Like who is it?
Laverne and Shirley.
I don't know.
Is it like a franchise? Have you seen other R&L pizza
There's
places?
only two. There's one. There's one in Berkeley on Shattuck, and there's one in San Francisco in the Mission.
Oh, cool.
So they're based out here.
Right.
So we can't
no
have that
unless you come out here. But to me, it's Michael Smith. To me, it's New York pizza. To me, even though, you know, yeah, Michael, yeah, Michael has not had it yet, but if Michael comes out here, he'll have it, and I think he'll agree that it's as close to the real thing as you can get, you know, outside of New York, because it's thin. The regular there's two different pizzas you can get there. Well, two different styles. There's the regular, you know, regular pizza, and then there's the Sicilian slice, which is the square, right? I don't know if that's a New York thing, maybe, I don't know. But the pizza, it's thin, it's greasy, it's amazing.
Awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah. And yeah, you can get toppings, you can get whatever toppings you want, but just the regular cheese slice alone is great. And I used to go there pretty frequently in the 90s. You know, when I lived in Berkeley, when I lived in that area, I used to stop by there. I haven't been there the last time I was there was just a couple weeks ago or whatever, after rehearsal in Oakland. You know, if you guys follow me on Instagram, it's my name, Johnny Beane, links below. You know, I said links. I posted a picture from there. But the last time I was there before that was probably a couple years ago, and then before that, probably years.
When it was like $1 a slice, I bet, right?
Uh, when I used to go in there in the 90s, it was like $1.50 a slice or $1.25 a slice. Now it's like $3 a slice or whatever.
$3 a slice, and if you want to drink with it, it's another couple.
Yeah.
They used to have special. I remember this place in near me in New York, where I lived. It was called Sal's Pizza, and that isn't my favorite, but it was great. It was probably my favorite New York pizza. But when I was 1989, 1990 type of thing, it was $1 a slice and $1 for a Coke. It was $2 for a slice and a Coke. You couldn't beat it, But Michael Smith says, "What's your favorite pizza place in New York?" I'm gonna get crucified for this.
Michael,
if I could have one slice of pizza right now, it would be
just one.
Just one slice of pizza.
I'm hungry again. I'll take two. I'll take a couple.
Okay, two. If I could have 2 slices of pizza right now, it would be a Meat Lovers pan pizza from Pizza Hut.
Oh my goodness. Oh, man.
I can't wait for him to comment on that. But other than that, my favorite pizza would probably be Giordano's from Chicago. Remember, I'm from Illinois. You know what I mean? From pizza.
Michael, you want to jump in?
No. I'm leaving.
The car.
I'm leaving.
We have a really good Chicago style pizza place out here called Zachary's.
So Johnny, if I come out there for NAMM next year, we still have to figure out exactly where I would fly to or whatever, but I would like to visit places that you go as far as like, oh, this place has awesome, like you said, pizza,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, would you prefer me fly right near the venue, or would you prefer me flying near you and then we go together, hold hands and stuff?
Well, yeah. I mean, it sounds like, because I'm not in LA. I'm, a plane ride. I'm an hour away, but, it sounds like. Well, have you been out here? Have you been to California?
Yeah, but I don't remember very much of it. Like, doing the like the Ozzfest thing, and we did a tour before that. We were like around Bakersfield and all that crap.
That's right. You did. You did the San Bernardino. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. But have you been?
I don't remember anything as far as like we never visited. Like we had where the bus went. You know what I mean? Like we couldn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost like held hostage.
It's like one of those sheriff buses where you're stuck on there. There's bars on the windows.
Yeah, pretty much. Man.
So okay, because San Bernardino, that's not Los Angeles, but have you been to LA? Have you actually walked around LA at all?
No, definitely not.
San Francisco or
where's this is a dumb question, but I mean I know they're everywhere out there, but I know we went to we had to drive, I remember one time from New York to California to pick up a tour.
Oh man.
Yeah, exactly. It sucked. You know how much money it costs getting out there alone? That was one of those tours where we barely made any money, which is normal anyway,
Yeah.
But I honestly, a lot of it's a blur to me, man. I was almost like a deer in headlights with everything that was going on, because with me, it was always like the music was the most important part, like all this hanging out partying thing that, a lot of people were into. I didn't want any part of that, so I used to sit in the van most of the time, and I brought my Xbox with me, brought a little tiny TV monitor, and that's mostly what I would be doing most of the time. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if I come out there, you got to let me know if you want me to go to you first, and I'll sleep on that couch right next to you for one night or something, and we go, or do you want me to just fly right out to near where, near
Yeah.
Anaheim or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got to figure that out.
Mhm.
Because Los Angeles is a total trip. San Francisco, where I am, San Francisco, Oakland, Berkeley is another total, trip.
Mhm.
And then there's
Awesome.
then there's like Hollywood, the Sunset Strip, and yeah, you can go look
Yeah,
at what is it, the Neptune guitar? Is that on display at the somewhere near Hollywood?
it's right in the middle of Hollywood. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
at the Hard Rock Cafe,
yeah,
right there in Hollywood. Yeah,
yeah.
the Neptune Kramer. Yep.
Where's a Fender Guru from?
I
Because
don't
he
know.
said our pizza here is apparently crap.
uh, yeah, yeah, Jay. Yeah, if he's staying here, he's sleeping out in the coop with the chickens. I mean, they're warm. They'll keep you warm out there. Definitely.
Will they cuddle?
They'll cuddle. The chickens will cuddle. The rooster won't like. You'll be fighting the rooster off. But yeah.
Really? That's so funny, man.
Oh, he actually got me in the leg one time, and I think I've got a scar now on my leg from the rooster. Yeah, that guy's vicious.
Fender Guru's from New Zealand. Oh, your water's too clean. That's why your pizza sucks.
Oh man,
That'll do it.
yeah. John B. The rooster is his own man. Yep. Oh, hello.
Did they call them chicken hawks?
Huh?
The chicken hawk?
The chicken.
Remember from Foghorn Leghorn, right?
Yep.
The little chicken hawk. Is that what basically? He's a tough guy, tough little rooster.
So wait, so Foghorn Leghorn was he? He was a guy. Was he a rooster
Yeah.
too, or what was he?
I think so, right?
Yeah.
But what was the chicken hawk?
Well, I think there's actual things called chicken hawks. I think. I have no idea. I don't know.
You should know. Did you get a refill?
I just noticed this. I showed you this earlier, this aliennation.com.
Mhm.
Can you guys see that? See the A? How it's an upside down V?
Like what you're going to do.
Yeah. So I cut the SRV apart. And that's what it'll look like.
Yeah, man.
Weird that, like, I did not even notice that this is the A on this is just an upside down V, exactly like I'm doing. And again, back to the word alien. So are you going to go into your alien thing, Jay?
All right, did you just get a refill?
Yeah.
Can I do the same?
Yep.
Fender Guru asks, how's Dave? Is he okay? Yeah, Dave went to see his old roommate's band tonight, or his old roommate play live tonight, Dennis. So that's where he is. So Steve.
Wow.
No, Fender Guru asks. So Steve.
Go ahead.
What are you eating?
Granola bar.
Oh. No, he asks. I'm waiting for him to A leghorn is a breed of chicken, and foghorn describes the character's loud, overbearing voice. Man, things that I had no idea about.
That's why we're here.
That's true.
Yeah, we always learn something.
Well, while I'm going to make a drink and Johnny's away, where I am, it was yesterday, I guess at this point, but the 25th anniversary of
Yeah.
Live right here, right now.
Yes.
Does anybody have any memories in the chat room of going to get it or what they thought of it when they popped it in?
Well, for me, it was they played my favorite Van Hagar song, which is Cabo Wabo. They played it.
Yep.
Well,
which was a
like
mistake.
Half of it.
Yeah, and then they went back to what song was it? What song did they do that in the middle of?
Was it You Really Got Me?
You Really Got Me, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I stopped listening to that years ago just because of what Sammy said when he came out and said that they basically re-recorded the whole thing. But
yeah.
That uh-oh. Echo?
Uh-oh.
Echo. Okay, it's okay.
Is it fixed?
Yeah. To me, that album, it was always kind of strange. I mean, of course, when it came out, it's like, oh, awesome. You know, you get well, it was VHS at the time, VHS tape, cassettes, CD, double CD.
The cardboard that opened up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's cool. I mean, it's like a new Van Halen record or whatever. But to me, that like the crowd noise was always just weird. It was like a loop. It never sounded right. And to me, it's a great album, but I could never get past the sound of that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just, there was something always weird about that. And I was a huge live, bootleg collector at the time. I had so many live shows from that band. And for a live album, it was, I mean, right from when I first heard it, I mean, this is the way that they're playing, it doesn't sound like they're live. Because when they're live, you hear all these random, with the guitar, you hear random licks that you've never heard before. On the live album, right here, right now, it sounded too. Something didn't sound right to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, still great. I loved it. I listened to it a million times, bought every version of it, whatever. But there was always something about it that was weird. And I know I never read Sammy's book, even though I have like three signed copies of it in the garage that I got from Sammy himself. I've never read it. But
just read the Van Halen parts, man. Even if you don't want a bad taste in your mouth, read the whole when he and then Eddie Van Halen called. Read from that chapter, like the 5150 chapter and stuff. Read, because that stuff is great. It makes you feel good,
Yeah. Well, I do know that album was not it wasn't live. They redid everything. And I was telling you guys, I mean, I'll say this on here. I was telling you guys, I do have a couple songs from the album like while they're being made. I have it was a DAT tape. Well, I don't have the tape. Somebody that I knew had the tape. They have since passed away, but they uploaded the thing. And it's Man on a Mission and In and Out is what it is. And I think they're somewhat instrumental, but there's no crowd noise, but it's them playing. But I think some of it has Sammy singing, I think. But at the end of the song, the song stops and Sammy's like, all right, I'm out of here. Like it was a session. Like it was a recording session. but it's obviously it was for that, you know.
Right.
So I think I'd rather hear it without the crowd noise than just like you said. It's
To me, the crowd noise is what ruined that album for me. If there was no crowd noise, it would have been. I mean, it was still great, but the crowd noise to me, because of that loop, it was the same loop over. And you guys don't know exactly what I'm talking about. It didn't sound real. It didn't sound live, and yes,
Well-
yeah, and yeah. So the crowd is loud. The crowd is loud, and then as they get into the song, the crowd noise dies down, and then comes back, and then down, and then back, and it doesn't sound like you know, like a bootleg would. But of course, you know, it's a live record, and of course, yeah, there is production that goes into it, and there is certain things,
mhm.
you know, and most, you know, the common Joe wouldn't know the difference.
No.
Of
To
course.
them,
Right,
it says
you're
it's
right.
live. Okay, it sounds live. I hear an audience. Okay, this is live. And of course, most live albums, you know, as we know, are not actually live. Anything that's actually released, you know, well, maybe not these days. These days, actually, nowadays, I could see, you know, like a live album actually being live. Yeah, well, like the Tokyo Dome,
Yeah.
2015,
God.
whatever. That was actually live.
Yeah.
That was actually that is Van Halen's first official live album.
You can watch
And
it.
they
on
let
YouTube.
Dave. Yeah, they let Dave pick the show.
Mhm.
Right. That's what Eddie says. He said we just let Dave pick it. You know, whatever one he wanted, and that's the one he picked. And it was like, if that's the best one, holy crap!
Yeah, Jay,
After
Jay,
Eddie's solo, Edward Van Halen.
Because Jay, you talk about that show classic albums a lot, whether it's Def Leppard or Metallica or Rush or whoever, right? But there's the Kiss Alive one. Like Kiss did 3 studio records, and then they were basically that was it for the band. And then all of a sudden they put out this live record, but their producer was Eddie Kramer. When you watch the classic live show or classic album show, like that also was totally redone. Like lyrics were completely redone in the studio. And for a lot of people, it was like, oh, Kiss Alive, this is like the greatest live thing ever. And it's a double live record. And that became the theme from 1975 on, was double live albums. But even like that was the nucleus of it all. And that one wasn't even live.
Oh man.
Yeah. And because Eddie Kramer in that classic album show, he'll put on a certain song like Strutter, let's say, and then he puts the original on, and like sentences you don't even understand what he's saying. But of course they went back into a studio and then just sang it like it was.
Oh, so he plays the original live recording?
Yeah.
That is awesome, because that's what I want to hear. That's why I'm hoping, like, you know, whether it's later on down the road, like the Van Halen vault, like maybe Wolfgang at some point opens it up, maybe when Eddie's, you know, God forbid something happens. Maybe Wolfgang opens it up and says, you know what? This is all that stuff. Here's the original live recording from that concert. Because I think the thing is that on the live video, because it's 2 different nights. So whenever you see something like Sammy pulling away from the microphone too quick, and the you know, his voice is still going, or Alex plays a different drum fill, you're like, oh, they must have taken the footage from the other night, and the audio is from, you know, the opposite, you know, that type of thing. So that's how I think they were able to get away with it and have it not be obvious.
Oh, you didn't hear that, did you?
Ooh, I heard that.
That was a shrimp pizza.
Did that album get delayed? The live album?
Which one?
Get delayed?
I remember being in junior high and from the payphone calling Strawberries Music saying, hey, is the new Van Halen live album out today? And they're like, no, it got delayed. I don't know if it was a mistake from Strawberries.
You were in junior high then?
Yeah.
In 93?
Mm-hmm.
Junior high.
I think I was in 9th grade when that came out.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. You're older than me.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Well, I remember when the very first thing I heard from live right here right now was "Won't Get Fooled Again" was a single on the radio.
Yes.
I heard it on the radio and was like, "Wow, what's that?" And then eventually learned there was no internet back then. Remember, that there was a double live record or whatever. But the thing another thing that was weird was apparently the "Won't Get Fooled Again" supposedly was recorded, from what I heard, back on the 0812 tour.
Really?
Which when was that play? No. Didn't make sense. You know? Or Love Walks In. You know? All those songs that you hear, it didn't really add up to when they were supposedly done or whatever. You know, which back then you could get away with because there was no internet. You could say whatever, and it's like, okay. But nowadays, I mean, there's so many nerds out there that know exactly. Like, there's so many. Literally, there's a billion Steve Andersons out there. I'm sorry, Steve, there are, but you know, there's so many where you guys know. You guys know if this is legit and if this is weird or if something doesn't add up, like, you know right away, you know?
Well, but Johnny, we talked about this on the phone one time about when you watch Live Without a Net, right? There's 2 times at least where Eddie's hitting a chord and he runs. You can hear the guitar shaking as he's running.
Yeah.
Or jumping or something. I forget. I think there's one jumping and one running or something. And you can hear the guitar slightly go, out for a split second.
Live Without a Net is actually live.
Yes.
That's actually live. Although I think I heard some of the vocals maybe redone from that. But
the backing vocals maybe.
Yeah, Michael Anthony. I read a thing that Michael Anthony had to go in the studio and redo some of the background vocals.
Remember he makes that face during that one part? I forget. I think it's during 5150 where he's like, and it was right after one of his vocal harmony parts. And I always saw that thinking like, is he making that face because he hit the wrong note? But when you listen back, the note he hits right before, it's perfect. So you might be onto something. You might be right where he like had to redo a couple of his harmonies.
Well, I mean, within all our lifetimes, everything is doctored. Literally, when we're born, we're doctored. The doctor grabs us and pulls us out, But no, everything's doctored up. But if you were to compare Live Without a Net and live right here, right now, it's night and day. Which is more live, and that I think that's one of the things is we all grew up on most of us on Live Without a Net.
Yeah,
that's what we grew up, every day after school. That for me, that's what I would watch. That's how I learned how to play the guitar. Was Live Without a Net. Watching Eddie's solo, watching all those. Michael. Okay, yeah, Michael Smith wants to jump in here. Okay.
As you guys are doing that, I'll grab one more, and if we have time. I might get into my alien stuff. I know Steve Anderson and some other people were, but I mean, I might get crazy.
It's 50 Fun 50 Friday still here, so we're ready to get crazy.
Don't go poof on us.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael Smith wants to jump in here. All right, Michael, if you're listening, I just sent you the link on Facebook. So click that link and you'll be able to jump in. But yeah. If you guys, well, technically, okay. Technically, if you want to hear the best live, versions, the best pro live versions of each era of Van Halen with Roth, the Ozzfest. Well, actually, there's other shows out there. There's the what do you call it? The Washington D.C. What's the 82?
Yeah.
Steve, you know what I'm saying. What's the
Yeah. It
what
was
show?
in Washington,
Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
Maryland. Yeah.
Okay, there's that. But let's the Ozzfest. Let's just say for Roth, the Ozzfest is the best live thing from the Roth era. And as far as Sammy, there's the Tokyo Dome '89. That's actually I think that's more live than the what do you call it? Live.net. Although on there you can hear some background vocals that are kind of pre-recorded. Which I think were added in. Although I think they did actually do that live as well. Like during like Mine All Mine, you hear Sammy's voice in the background vocals as well.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
And just anybody out there, if you YouTube Van Halen at the Cabo Wabo, the opening in 1990, or the second time they played there was in 1992. Like that's straight up live. That's straight up live, no messing around, and they sound great. Yeah.
Well, I had that 92. Might have been the same video on VHS, and the video was totally distorted.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
David Ennis, I just got your text. Let me see. Are you watching this, David? Yeah. I got a lot of live videos back in the day. And I do remember a Cabo Wabo, one of the ones of them playing there, and it was kind of like really distorted. Like it was kind of hard to. I forgot my text about the Fender Strat. Let me know. Huh? Are you here, David? Should I be reading this? Are you watching this, David Ennis? He sent me some text messages here. John Beane, like that. You have a Strat that needs a setup? What? I don't know. If your guitar needs a setup, I guess. But if you're watching this, send me another podcast. I don't know if this would be a podcast. These videos that go on for hours and hours and hours. I mean, I guess I could upload them. I guess I do have the space, but
people like listening to this stuff. Doesn't matter what they're doing.
Yeah, well, I've realized that. Yeah, people like to listen to these, and but hey, Michael Smith, I sent you a thing on Facebook. But yeah, if you guys want to hear what Van Halen, what an actual Van Halen show sounds like live, get a bootleg. There's certain ones that are better than others, quality wise, but if you want to hear, you know, that's the stuff.
Can't get that stuff no more.
Well, these days,
That song is better than Me Wise Magic.
Yeah, I agree. I remember when I first heard those songs, the first time I heard them, I remember I woke up, my alarm went off one morning. This would have been, you know, when those came out, and it was it Me Wise Magic? I think.
Yeah.
On the radio, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I heard. There he is.
Yeah.
Michael.
Hola.
Hola.
Let me make sure that I close or muted.
That's what I heard.
Oh yeah, I still hear Johnny.
There we go. Muted.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hashtag 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Hola.
there's an echo in here, man.
You're live from Hawaii with the hola.
Hola. I
Hey,
had to
man.
hop on because Jay, dude. Pizza Hut.
Pizza?
I was walking. I was actually watching it on my phone. And I'm thinking all these cool places in New York. All you know, I mean, thousands of pizzerias, and he drops Pizza Hut on me. I was like, at first I thought it was a joke, and then you go, no, you know, it's Tony's or whatever. No, you were serious. How many of those cups did you have, man? You I mean, come on, really?
It's only number 2, man.
You got catching up.
You gotta remember. You gotta remember, Mike. I'm from Illinois. So, you know, the whole New York pizza thing was never really like a big deal, you know, to me. So
Right. Did you go to like pizza
yeah,
joints?
I love
New
fake
York.
pizza.
Huh?
I love fake pizza. I know Pizza Hut's not real pizza, but
Oh,
something
okay.
about
Okay.
it.
Like I said, didn't you get down like to the Bronx or Brooklyn or something like that and have a couple of
I mean,
slices?
I've had that pizza, and it's not like I don't like it. It's amazing.
But Pizza Hut
But-
just gets you.
Yeah, something so artificial and fake about it that I just
It gets you, literally.
it goes right
It
to
will
my
get-
arteries.
It will get you.
One good thing about that though, man, is like, you know, you could be basically anywhere in the entire country, and if
And
you
it tastes
want,
the same.
exactly, just like McDonald's.
Yeah. Yes.
You could,
That's
you
a
could
great
be-
way to look at it.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep. That's
I have to have my pizza sent overnight in dry ice.
how we get the Chicago pizza the same way. It comes in like a styrofoam
Yeah.
container with dry ice in it. Yep. And it's expensive. It's like holy crap.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yep.
So Jay, your Pizza Hut pizza where you are, is it really greasy on the bottom of the crust?
Not more than normal. I mean, I don't know what's normal and what's not
I
normal
was
at
just
this
gonna
point.
say,
You know?
define greasy, right?
Yeah. It's like
So Steve, I
pizza-
heard you talking about Boston Pizza. Is pizza place up in Canada? Is that a chain?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they in the States?
The guys are saying that it's not in the States. It's owned by a Canadian billionaire. His name's J. Tree Living.
Is he really a billionaire?
Yes.
I have $1 billion and I'm going to start a pizza place. Like what?
He was in the oil game, so he has a lot of money.
Well, what I'm saying is, if you were a billionaire, Steve,
Okay.
would you open pizza chain, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that that's part of it as well. He's in the
That's probably
oil
one of his
game.
shill companies. You know, he writes off stuff and launders money or something like that.
That's a good point. That's a great point. Those guys know what they're doing. They're not billionaires by mistake.
Nope.
They're not billionaires by mistake. You got a point. Yeah.
Pizza grease.
I can't hear Steve. Are you talking? I couldn't hear you there.
No, it's all good. Michael, can you hear me?
Oh, I got you. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, you know what it is? I'm sorry. You know what it is? I gotta get used to this still, Johnny. I want to read the chat so I can, interact and when I put it on, there's a delay on the video. So the I guess unless it's my computer, is the comments live and then the video delayed because I have like I don't know 5, 6, 7 second delay
What?
when I'm watching it.
Don't watch it. Don't watch.
That's my point.
Oh, yeah. Don't watch the video with the chat box. That's yeah.
So how do I get a chat box in this thing if I wanted to do that?
Well, it's best. Well, if you have like 2 computers, that's the best.
Oh,
the best thing, because like what I have, I've got us here, totally live, and then I've got another computer with the video looking at the chat box, which is live, but the video is delayed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait, you don't?
Well, I did.
That's hogging up your bandwidth, man.
Okay, well, it's paused now.
Is the video
everything's nice and clear?
Is the video totally in sync though when you have the 2 computers going?
No.
On the one on the main one, yes. On the other one, no.
I got you. Okay, now I understand. Okay. A little slow in the uptick here, I guess, huh?
Where'd Steve go?
I'm here.
Oh, you guys, Steve got away.
No, he just morphed into a guitar. We're seeing the real Steve right now. There he is.
Vintage sounds.
The
Can
video.
You guys tell me your favorite speakers. Does he mean like vintage sounds? Do you mean studio monitors or just like speakers, like amp speakers or what?
Probably, I would think monitors.
That's what I would think.
Well, I don't know my favorites. I mean, I can tell you what I have. I've got the I've never even said this word in my life. The R Alex. Is that a brand? Wait, no, that's the foam stuff. That's the stuff on the bottom it's sitting on.
You got him.
You just
Hold on a second. You mean this stuff? Oralex?
Yes, that's not the
Yeah,
speaker. That's just the foam. Yeah, I've got that.
Yes.
I've got
that was classic.
It says BX5, whatever.
Yeah, the BX5s. I used to have a set of those. Those are actually pretty damn good.
That's what I have. That's what I have.
Yeah.
The RLX. Yeah, that's just the foam.
Oralex. I got the Adam A7. Yeah. Sure. Really cool. Man, I got Oralex speakers. Just foam speakers.
Okay,
good,
so
man.
I'm
Never
gonna
been asked that before,
Hey.
you know?
talk about your alien before we.
Uh-oh.
I want to hear about the aliens.
He actually, Vintage Sound says guitar cabinet. And it's not we just wasted our time.
Oh. Well, I like myself. I like whatever's in the Fender Hot Rod. Is it the DeVille? The 212?
The DeVille.
Yeah. Whatever's in there. That's my main amp. That's what I use.
What year is it, Johnny?
Well, I got it brand new in 2008, 10 years ago. We had a endorsement with Fender, and
You got him.
That's
again.
twice, dude. That's twice in the past 2 minutes. You almost made me spit my drink out all over my computer screen. You son of a gun.
And I sold my PV 1550 combo to get that amp through Fender.
Through an endorsement.
Yeah. And it's still my main amp. That's what I use. Other than that, I've got, of course, the 1550 cabinet, the original PV. So whatever's in those. Yeah.
That's a hot rod DeVille, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's a great amp.
Cool.
It's a great amp.
Yeah.
And I just saw something. Well, you probably saw it. Yeah. I see you on Twitter, every day. You see my tweets. Yeah.
Yep.
You see, I retweeted something that Fender put out saying they were asking which is like one of their main amps that they do. And I think it was the Hot Rod DeVille. That was like one of their main selling amps right now. And I've been using that for 10 years.
Wow.
Huh?
No, I jumped on the web real quick and I'm looking at the spec 60 watt preamp tubes, got 3 12AX7s, 2 6L6s, rectifier solid state. I'm looking for that speaker though. I don't see it. Speaker jack, amp covering, height, width, depth.
30s maybe? No?
Say again? What was that, Jay?
No, I'm just making a wild guess saying vintage 30s, maybe. I don't know. I think that's what's in the Recto cab, correct? Vintage 30s.
I think you might be right with the vintage 30s. I think so.
I like those. I like the vintage 30s.
Yeah, I have. Actually, I have a line 6 spider valve 212 with vintage 30s in them.
Mhm.
But that when it first came out years ago, the Bogner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I used to have a crate 2x12 combo amp. This is years ago. Like it was my first real amp. And that had Celestians in it.
Okay. You really can't go wrong with Celestians. They're good speakers, man.
But I think a lot has to do with the wood that the cabinet's made out of.
100%. Yep. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Because I mean, Marshall cabinets, which are great too, it's 30s as well as the Recto cab. But in my opinion, my ears, I prefer the Recto over the Marshall cab, just because the Recto cabs, they're a lot heavier too. I don't know what the hell, Chinese ancient oak or whatever these things are made out of, but they're heavy, man. These things are.
Is that the cabinet that you use when you're recording or producing? You might get that cab, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong with it. It sounds great.
Cool.
Where's Johnny?
How much is a Kemper? Remember you talking about? You guys talked about it on your earlier show. What did that run about? 2,000, something like that.
I think they make two different ones. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. They sell.
I know you know.
There's a lunchbox. There's a lunchbox version, which is what I have. It's kind of like it sits on my desk. It's right here. Actually, I'll show it to you. It's sitting right there.
Oh wow.
So there's that one. Then there's the rack mount one, which basically they're the exact same thing.
Just in different.
Yeah. If I was going on tour right now, I would buy the lunchbox or the rack mount version. But they make one without a power amp and one with a power amp. I think the one with the power amp is maybe $400 more, which actually, in the grand scheme of things, is not a lot of money. No, for a power amp, No. But I already have one, so I just bought the one without the power amp in it.
And how long have you been using that? 'Cause I remember earlier you were saying you were on the fence with what was it? The other one, AX.
Yeah, the Axe Effects. I was thinking about getting that, and I got the Kemper. I think I got it in 2014.
14? Cool.
Yeah, 2014. And I'm telling you, I have not wanted to buy. Well, let me rephrase that. Sometimes I want to buy a new amp just to get it, but
Yeah, like
I mean,
if a
there's-
bag
like I
of money
said,
fell in your living room, you're running out to the store. I mean,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Fender Guru likes the Kempers too, man. They really are awesome. You know.
I've been looking. I'm kind of feeling around for that part of the world, if you will, and Positive Grid comes up a lot. I played, messed around with one of them for a little while. But Kemper always, for whatever reason, at the end of the day, when you tally up all the videos and everything that you look at, it seems to hold a slight edge above everything else.
As far as
and
like strict, I think it does. But I mean, the Axe effect, as far as like effects, you can get lost, programming some of those things with all the crazy stuff it does. But in my opinion, like I'm just looking for this thing strictly for tones, for guitar amps, not for delays, for reverbs, for this and that.
And that's exactly why I said I'm in that market, if you will, is because I've got some software and whatnot. I want to get all of it, but I find myself, I spend 80% tweaking with the darn thing, and the guitar is sitting over here.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a lot of time up, because you're like, oh, wait a minute, that sounds good. Can I do this, do that? And then you go in that rabbit hole. You're messing around with the
it kind of happens with this too. I mean, there'll be times when I'm reamping a rhythm guitar track or something, and I'm like, oh, that sounds great. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, what about the 5152? Let me try it with that. And then I'll, record a track with that. And then I'll be like, well, let's just try a Mesa Boogie sound, dual rectifier or something. And then I'll do it through that. And then I'll just, sometimes you just get, like you said, you go down that rabbit hole and you end up doing so much extra stuff. And instead of just hearing a tone and be like, oh yeah, that sounds good, I'm going to go with it.
Well, think about it. By nature, if you're a gearhead when it comes to this kind of stuff, you're chasing a tone, right?
Yeah.
You're always
he says you're constantly chasing a better tone. Yep.
That's right. Always chasing a tone.
Mm-hmm. But
what is?
I mean, I've
had
this thing for 4 years, and I still love it.
Say again. I'm sorry, I cut you off, Jay.
What? live from the Sunset Strip, sideways
from the airport.
Live from the airport. Am I sideways?
You're sideways.
Oh man, that sucks.
The party's starting now.
Wait,
there you are.
Maybe we had too many beers, or you're really drunk. I don't know which one.
No, I'm not drunk at all.
Then it's us
behind me.
Is that the whiskey?
That's a whiskey.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the whiskey. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Are you going in there? Are you coming out? What's the plan?
I was in there. I'll let everyone in on a little secret. I'm doing a it's a show, and I'm profiling hot young guitar players.
Nice. Oh, that is sick.
There is a kid here in a band called Stonebreed, and his name is Brandon Paul. I don't know if any of you know who he is, but he's got a pretty good online presence. I check him out. Guitarist Brandon Paul, and he played tonight. They opened for the Bullet Boys.
Oh, really? Nice.
So,
how was he?
He's amazing. He's a really good player.
What style? Like Eddie Van Halen style, or?
He's kind of like Zakk Wylde.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, aggressive.
Really good. So
cool.
I was here like a week and a half ago, and they played, and I got a bunch of stuff then, and I just came out to get a little more. So I'm gonna edit it down and hopefully get some other guitar players, and then I'll have like a little episodic thing that I'm gonna run. So
That is awesome,
That's the
man.
plan.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Nice.
Caleb, if
What
their bands need an audio engineer to mix their records, you know who to call.
All right. I'll forward them. Who's the guy you got in mind, Jay? The wind. It's really windy and freezing out here.
That was
It
good.
is
That was
cold.
good.
It's cold. I got you.
That was good.
All right. I think I'll go sit at the bus stop. All right, here's the bus stop. Maybe it'll kill the wind.
Man. So you're on Suns. You're right across from the whiskey, man.
I'm right across from the whiskey.
So what side are you on? So wait, so that means if you're right there, if you just walk a little ways, you'll be at the Viper Room.
The
Right?
Viper Room is right down here.
It's right there. Yeah.
Up the block.
Yeah.
You want me to take you down there, boys?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
A live tour of Sunset Strip.
Whoa.
Exactly.
I think
I'm
the
on-
House
I got
of
the-
Blues is
I got the
close there.
selfie stick and everything. It's pretty cool.
Oh no, you're really walking down
So you'll-
Sunset.
You're walking down with a selfie stick like
I
a
am,
blind
I
man
am.
that's trying to stab
I am.
somebody.
I am. It's crazy. I never thought I'd get a selfie stick, but it's
Hey.
also a tripod, so it works.
Oh, that's
$4
cool.
for gas.
Yeah.
Is that what that
Oh,
said?
welcome to Los Angeles, man.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Well, we got
That's
like
almost-
a serious gas tax in this state, so because they
That's
clean
almost
the fuel.
double what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's expensive, Southern California. Not gonna lie.
It's crazy expensive.
All right, we're getting close to the Viper Room.
Doesn't look too busy out there. Not a lot of people out right now.
No, for a Friday night, this is pretty sad.
Wow. That's because nobody could buy gas to come into the town.
They're all walking around with selfie sticks.
Yeah, right.
They're all stabbing each other right now.
Right. There's just enough people out here for me to get mugged, and no one would care.
Don't mug me, I'm live. Don't mug
All
me,
right,
I'm
here-
live.
That's the
There
one.
it is. Viper Room.
Nice.
Very cool.
You want to go to the spot where River Phoenix died? Let's check it out. Well, stop breathing. I don't know if he died there. But
Still laying there?
stop breathing.
Oh,
I think there's a chalk outline, Jay.
Oh
Um,
man, yeah, go.
Oh,
I'm kidding. There's not, but it was right here.
the entrance.
Really?
Yeah.
wow.
What did he
Yeah.
do?
He OD'd.
Huh?
He OD'd.
Yeah, he mixed up like heroin and cocaine.
Highballing.
Oh, that'll do it.
The minute he's okay. It's called highballing. That John Belushi died that way too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Caleb,
yeah,
can
not
you
too-
walk
and
over
not too
there?
far from here.
that wasn't far from there.
Chateau-
Yeah.
Chateau Marmont's about 3/4 of a mile that way.
That was
Bear
down
with
the
me, guys.
street.
I'll start jogging.
No,
No,
don't,
look-
because something might happen to you.
Yeah, look where over. There's Tower Records, right?
Wait a minute.
The original
The record
tower?
store still open?
It's not there. You know, it was gone for years and years, and then recently, I think they filmed like a period movie or something. So they
Oh, okay.
they rebuilt the building or the facade on the outside.
They did. There was a documentary about it. Yeah.
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 Very cool.
Yeah.
We got named this video Celebrity Deathmatch Reality.
Is Caleb next?
Don't jinx me.
You know, you can literally set a tour up and take all the people that come in there and say, this one died there, this one died there,
Right?
blah, blah, blah.
Well,
No?
they do that. They do that.
Do they really? Okay. All right.
Yeah. They have like these little vans with no roofs driving around. And,
Yeah, the sightseeing,
Yeah.
and then they mention it. Okay.
yeah. So what I miss, boys? Oh, this guy almost ran me over. Thanks, dude.
Ah.
Watch yourself, dude.
I think it's 5 points for a guy with a selfie stick. So.
I was gonna say an extra 10 points for the
They probably up at 10 points. They're just coming up in a sidewalk for you.
You don't know how cold the selfie stick is in my hand right now. By the way, it's freezing. Probably gonna be stuck to it.
Look at that. There's a guy putting the name of the next band tomorrow on.
Yeah,
up on
there
the,
you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Is that a real guy?
Oh, come on. This is.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bad feeling. We're talking death. He's up there.
Tell him he's live on EVH Gear Johnny Beane TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me he's live. Celebrity Deathmatch Johnny Beane TV.
Yeah, right there.
I better
baby.
grab those domains. That guy could fall. He could fall
It's
down.
cold.
What's the temperature there?
Well, you're gonna laugh because I'm saying it's freezing, but it's
That's
probably
what
like 48 degrees with a good wind,
Wow.
which is
okay.
really
Oh, come
cold.
on, you play
for
hockey,
California.
man. That's nothing.
Yeah, but it's cold for California. Man.
It's
It threw 4 days ago. It was -3 here, and it's
oh, well,
they're
that's
calling for 6 inches of snow overnight.
dang. Well, where I live here in Rio Del Mar, it's 36 degrees, which is crazy.
You guys want me to take you inside of the Bullet Boys? You want to see if you
Yeah.
can hear it well?
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, we're talking about weather, and Steve's looking down, all just laughing like, yeah.
You having fun, Steve?
Awesome, man. Awesome.
You like the little West Hollywood tour?
Yeah. You must be close to the House of Blues, aren't you?
The House of Blues has been gone for about 3-4 years.
Oh, it has.
They tore it
Really?
down. Yeah. The one on
But-
Sunset Strip. Yeah.
But Caleb,
Yeah.
can you show us the Van Halen
The plaque on the
the
floor.
plaque on the
Yeah.
whiskey? Can you show us that?
There's a plaque on the floor right in front of the gate. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In front of the doorway.
Yeah,
It-
on the
it-
outside.
It
yeah.
is rings, not wings, by the way. So
Oh, that's my favorite.
Thumbnail. Thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
yeah. All right. I'm crossing the street.
Look both
crossing
ways.
the street. Everybody.
I'm crossing the street. All right. Here you go.
Look, make sure you look both ways.
There it is.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
that is killer. Yes.
There's the gate. All right. Let's check it out, shall we?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Just walk past everybody. Thanks, I'm in.
We'd like to especially thank tonight our
Johnny
favorite radio
Beane.
station in Los Angeles.
Johnny Beane.
Give it up for 955 KLO.
Man's in the back of a concert with a cell phone.
The whiskey live.
It's working. They're looking above everybody right now.
The whiskey go-go.
This next
You know,
song
I
we're
get
gonna do
this
for
on
all
Johnny.
is a little blast from the past. It's called the THC Groove, baby.
Wait a minute, that's a bullet. I'm Facebook friends with one of those guys.
Jesus!
Everybody with their phone dead.
How's the party going? That's great.
Man, sounds great over there.
It does.
It's not distorted or anything at all.
Modern technology, man.
Man, yeah. It's gotta be loud for Caleb.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How about that, huh?
That
Oh,
is sick. That was awesome.
man,
That was
the
cool.
sound
sound
quality
good?
was great. The sound was
Really?
amazing.
That's amazing.
That
There was
sounded
no
really
no
good.
That's the
distortion.
mic on my headphones. That's amazing.
That's on your. Oh my God! That's right. You're on your headphones. That
Wow.
sounded really good.
Holy shit. Oh, excuse my language. Right on, boys.
That was cool.
Cool.
That was neat, man.
It's got to be more than one concert, and you got nothing to do. Where you going next?
I could walk up to the Roxy and the Rainbow right now. That's a block
All right.
this way. Little
I'll
tour
be
of
right
West
back.
Hollywood.
I'm gonna go grab a beer and some popcorn.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah,
Popcorn.
we
So what did I
want
interrupt?
we want to watch you do some cocaine and some.
And some, yeah, mix some heroin and cocaine.
Oh, cool. That
We
would
want
be
to
a
watch
great
you do a
look.
speedball and then pass out.
All right. We'll see what we can do. We'll Maybe I could find like a female hooker up here. If I go down 2 blocks down to Santa Monica Boulevard, I can find the other version. It's frightening. Oh yeah.
Find one of those ex-wives of rock.
Yeah.
Of rock?
Oh my God! I mean, the heads that are in that joint right now. Oh my goodness! Like, it's like a time warp, except everybody's like lost years of their lives. I mean, it's frightening. It's basically the NAMM show, but in a closed space. And they're all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they all look ghostly. And these
It's
people
like
just
it's like the backside of like mullets, like just the backs.
Oh God! There's one guy in there tonight. He had like black around his eyes, and I'm not sure if it was a tattoo or whatever, but it looked like spider webs going up his face, like all like that. And people were just taking pictures with him. And I'm like, that guy's the scariest person I've ever seen in my life. It's like a horror show. All right, here's the Roxy, boys.
Wow.
Who's that chick on that billboard?
Who's playing at the Roxy tonight?
Who is that? I don't know.
It's a cartoon.
The Roxy that's what it says on the billboard tonight. I don't even know who that is.
I can't see it. It's just like a big light.
So where'd you park?
We can go there next. No, I parked just right across the street. Like I was lucky.
Oh, the Roxy, cool.
Here's the rainbow.
Wow.
Nice.
Look at that.
Let's see if I can find the Lemmy statue.
For those of you Van Halen fans, these are the places Van Halen. This is where they first played.
Yeah. In fact, right inside the Roxy is where they secretly rehearsed for the 2012 tour.
Yeah.
For about,
Was it
like 2 weeks?
Was it the Roxy?
No one knew.
Was it the Roxy where they filmed the tattoo video?
Yes.
No, that was Cafe Wah, wasn't it?
No. They played a small gig at Cafe Wah, but they
the tattoo video
for the ad.
Oh, the video. I'm sorry.
And shot the video right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
How many times have you watched that video?
I don't know, but I did tattoo it. That's a terrible joke.
I think I made it through not even twice, and I was like, ugh.
Oh, that is cool. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Lemmy.
Anybody ever see Lemmy live, Motorhead? I've seen him.
I think
saw them
Ray
open
did.
For Guns N' Roses and Metallica at the Coliseum.
Two killer shows there, man.
Yeah, look.
Yeah. You want to go in here?
We played.
There you go.
played with
Look at Jay.
There it is.
Nice.
What's the date on that?
Yeah.
5:05. I don't know what the hell
we
the.
got ticket stuff? Nice.
That is
Anywho,
cool. Steve, you ever see him?
No, I did not see Motorhead live.
Johnny?
No, never.
And there's a hand.
oops. I just wanted to raise the volume.
Oh,
There you go, boys. You want to see where
Wow.
Gazzari's was?
yeah.
All right, let's go up
Gazzari's.
another few steps up the street here. Is Gazzari's. It's now called, I don't know, but the building is still there. And there's like a big club, and there's a bunch of people outside.
What did that
waiting to get in.
become?
Oh, it's been.
Yeah.
It was the Key Club for a
The
while.
Key Club. Did it become Billboard Live?
Yes, Billboard.
Was that
Live.
it? Okay. If you guys remember, in 1998, Van Halen 3 did a premiere thing there,
Yes.
a radio thing. That was the old Gazzari's. Yeah.
That's it right there. It's called One
Okay.
Oak now. One Oak.
Okay.
I think Jay-Z owns it, or his company. Like, isn't One Oak like his like tequila or something? I don't even know.
I don't
All right,
know.
let's check it out. But yeah, this is the building where
Yeah, what's
they
going on?
played. I can smell. It should be called one puke because I can smell puke. It's just like, yeah.
Is there anybody playing in there now, or?
It's like a club. There's like EDM.
It's
shit.
probably like a DJ club now.
Yeah.
It's just all like DJ stuff.
There's no
Exactly.
point. Oh, someone yacked right around here.
There's like vomit on the ground. Yeah.
Oh, it's like permanent vomit.
If you see it, you gotta show it.
Oh God. I didn't feel it, so
Smell
trying to
now.
get away. Thumbnail.
Meltdown.
Some puke nail. All right, this is the back of Gazzari's, so we can. I mean, this is right here where the first couple videos were shot. Running with the Devil and You Really Got Me were shot right here in this building.
And Jamie's crying.
And Jamie's crying. They shot it 3 videos.
That's where they were filmed?
Inside this building, yes.
That
Cool.
promo video. Those 3
Yeah.
videos. That
Yeah.
was there?
This is the back door here. Yeah.
Dang. Steve, don't get up.
Yeah.
Right here. So this back door right here, I mean, 40 plus years ago.
41.
Yeah.
41
It
years
was
ago.
all going down right here. This is where they loaded Edwards cabinets in.
And just
Right
think
there.
of it. Just how many of them would think that they would be what they are today while they were doing that?
Yeah.
Maybe Dave.
Maybe Dave. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Roth definitely.
Definitely. In fact, he's probably still trying to make things happen. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
Man.
I'll show you how to capture the image that is Diamond David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
Remember that interview with the guy from the 5150, the Van Halen vault?
Yeah.
Talks about. Never mind.
Oh
That's-
God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to cross Sunset Boulevard here, guys. Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
It's like Abbey Road, kind of.
Beep, beep.
Hi
You
guys.
gotta take your shoes off.
Hey, all right. It's always the Uber driver that's
You gotta
gonna
put
kill
you gotta put a sock around your penis.
Jay, how did you know? I mean, come on, dude. I just texted you that. It wasn't for public consumption.
He's got another phone for me, everybody.
That was later.
Hey, you guys remember the Doors movie? Remember the Doors movie?
Yes.
Remember when the Jim Morrison character was talking about, hey, let's go to the 9000 building and go up and walk on the edge?
Yeah.
Yes. Right here?
Yeah, right here, 9000 building,
Yeah.
Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah. That's where the Doors office is.
Yeah, 12-story building. Yikes.
And that place must have been crazy in the mid and late 80s, man. With Motley
Oh,
Crue
man.
and Rat and all that stuff.
All that stuff
Yeah.
going on? My gosh.
Well, probably like 79, 80, 81, right around here. It was probably peak Sunset Strip. But for all those bands that came out like a couple years after Van Halen, and then it just got stupid the next like 5 or 6 years. And then you had your Poisons and your Odin and all that crap. And then by the end, I mean, Nirvana was sitting in a garage in Olympia, Washington, just looking at that going, all right, I think it's time to change the world, boys.
Yeah, right.
I know 3 chords, everybody. Let me ruin.
It happened though. I mean,
I'm just gonna say that it happened. They caught
They
magic
did.
in a bottle, man.
and they killed it all. They killed this whole street dead. Them and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains just murdered this whole joint.
And now you got Steel Panther bringing it back again.
Yeah.
I tried listening to those guys. I just can't do it. The music's there, but the lyrical content to me is, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they were basically they were the Atomic Punks, and right? And now they're Steel Panther.
Oh, great musicians. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but they do that. I know you know that they do it on purpose. They write the lyrics. They go out of their way to
Yeah.
make the lyrics ridiculous.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was weird.
Right? In the
Got in the
car.
Lamborghini, huh?
Hardly.
Is that a lift?
No. This is a
Lexus.
Yeah, but now we get to watch you become an Uber driver and watch you pick people up.
Oh no, I'm not Uber
I'm gonna
driving
pick
tonight.
CC DeVille up.
You're gonna drive the Bullet Boys home now.
Ricky Rocket needs a ride home.
He'll throw up on the back of my head.
Mayday, mayday.
Oh yeah, we're coming to the radio now. Yeah.
Yeah,
How's it sound?
that's that. Do the whole
It's cool.
lost control thing. Mayday.
Control.
Mayday.
Yeah, 'cause you're distorted. Yeah, it's
Oh,
cool.
all right. That sucks.
Yeah, you do sound. Yell Tora 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 right now.
So, no, Tora. God. Wait, this is like forever on the internet?
You just morphed into your avatar.
all right.
Oh,
I'm
there you are.
disconnecting from that.
Oh yeah, we got it.
There it is.
There we go. Cool. You guys want to ride back to Santa Monica with me and see how far we got? All right.
Sure.
So whose mojo did I kill with this? So who was talking?
Nobody. You created some mojo.
All right.
No, dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool as hell.
It was awesome.
Oh.
I mean, Eddie was next up to come live, but you know, he didn't know.
Oh,
We bumped him.
You bumped exactly.
We bumped Eddie.
We said
did
there's
Eddie.
some kid you met years ago, and he's like, "I'm out of here. I ain't getting
sorry,
nothing."
Ed. Sorry, man. Hey, should I drive by Eddie's house? Get
Yes.
shot?
No, shot.
sit outside of the driveway and start honking the horn.
He'll come out with his Uzi. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, honk the horn and
Uzi.
make sure you have the selfie stick shoved
Yeah.
all the way.
Hey, Ed, I'm on with 24 people. Check us out. Woo! How many we got?
30.
30. I'm on with 30 people. Hey, Ed, say what's up. He'll sick Cody. He'll sick Cody on me.
So how long, Caleb? How long before you think you're gonna have all that video and stuff to start uploading?
I'm hoping it. Well, my original plan was to have a few different guitar players in the can as far as some episodes that I could roll out. So I'm not planning on doing it very soon. So I'm hoping to get with this video. I'm hoping to get some more guitar players to sign on and do it, and then I'll get hopefully 4, 5, or 6 of them, and then I'll just like roll them out weekly or something. There we go. Yeah.
So,
It's cool.
What?
So give us a tour. Where you at? I mean, is this a good neighborhood? Can you get your head blown off there? What's going on?
I think we're heading to Jack in the Box now. I think.
Oh,
In and out.
I am hungry.
In and out. There you go, Jay.
Spin
Should I
the
just-
bin, spin the bin, spin the bin.
Or you can get some really exotic pizza cuisine and stop at Pizza Hut.
Actually,
Oh my God.
I don't think you're not too far from what's it called? No, what is it? The Beanery. What's the Beanery?
Oh, Barney's Beanery.
Barney's
is,
Beanery.
is about 3 blocks down that way.
Yeah,
Back
I've been
behind
there.
me.
I've
What
been
is
there a
that?
couple times. Yeah,
It's cool little joint.
Sounds racist to me.
it's cool. It's not a drive-through though. It's an actual restaurant.
Yeah, it's a restaurant with like pool tables and dartboards and a lot of.
Oh, that's cool.
Like the tables have
bar.
like actual like cool stuff like on the tables and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a huge scrapbook of a place.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff everywhere. It's
Oh, I
very-
love stuff like that's cool.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
sawdust on the floor kind of place.
Yeah, there was a place in Manhattan. It's closed now. As a matter of fact, we were in there, and Guns N' Roses came in, and had a private party in the joint, and we saw them come in, and they were like, "You guys are gotta get out of here," which is obvious. It's cool. But it's called the Scrap Bar. Look it up, the Scrap Bar. It was everything here, all the tables and everything was made from machinery. It just welded together and made the whole place.
Right
Cool
on.
place.
Cool. What was that?
How was that?
That was a yawn burp.
A yarb?
Yeah.
It sounded like a really, really bad bodily function, whatever it was.
Gross.
So I can't.
You
see
know, I
any
wanted to be
chat,
in bed
so
by 3 o'clock, and then I had to take a tour on Sunset Strip.
there you go.
Hey, man, you're at a live concert in the whiskey. Come on.
Exactly.
Here's the world famous troubadour right here.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it was the Bullet Boys, too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there's a troubadour. There it is.
There it is.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm so pushing my luck.
That's a bright red light, man.
Wow.
Yeah, your face is almost as red as mine in that light.
Almost.
Like I'm
almost.
I'm developing the microfilm.
The world will be mine.
I can't wait for it to turn green.
It's actually someone's taillights, so
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably a huge truck.
and so
That's a Yugo.
There you go.
no, it's just a Mazda 3.
Oh,
It's
man.
just
Mazda.
Mazda. Now I'm going through Beverly Hills. There you go. Leaving West Hollywood.
Ah, quick. What do we want to see? Beverly Hills. What was filmed there?
Everything.
Swimming pool. Movie stars.
Should I go down Rodeo? Oh, I can show you where they did like Banana in the Tailpipe in
Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah. For all of you like old people who didn't just get scared crapless when I said Banana in the Tailpipe, that would have. There you go. All right. Someone's noodling.
I think Steve Anderson's lost interest.
No,
Steve.
man.
Steve, how you
All
doing?
good. It's all good.
Hang in there, buddy.
Steve, I didn't have a chance to tell you that gift for Johnny was super awesome, and I was kind of blown away. So I thought
that was amazing.
That was the coolest thing. I was really
Hip hooray for
impressed, and
Steve
I thought
Anderson.
that was
Round of
very
applause,
classy
everybody.
on your part.
Yeah, no, Dave Nesdall's always had
Oh,
his
clap.
behind him, and everyone always says, "Oh,
What?
I want to have one of those." I said, "No, Johnny's got to get one."
Yeah, I think all the regulars on this show should have one.
I actually agree. I can't. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna actually like make like
I'll pay you for it. I'll pay you for it. That thing's killer, man.
You can't pay for those
Johnny's gonna need a new one anyway. Next time you put some bread in him, tries to make some toast.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll just mail it around.
Oh yeah.
Send it around. Everybody can have it.
Steve, what was it? You said your buddy made it, right?
Yeah, a guy I know, and I can. Jay's asked to get one, so it's
Jay's
in the
next.
works. Jay's next on the list.
Yes.
Put me
Look at that.
on the list. I'll pay for the downtown. I'm not looking for a charity.
can't-
I'll pay
Mike,
the man for-
you can't pay for it. You can't pay for it. Shh.
Yeah, Mike, you just can't buy your way into this one, okay?
Okay.
He will pay, by the way. Mike is the most generous human being. I'm not even joking.
Oh, I know.
He's very,
I know.
very, very
Yeah,
generous human being.
He wants to send me a pedal.
Did you look that up?
I'm gonna read the website tonight. Well, actually, probably
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh, that's a
I'll
picture
read
I
it.
took. Yeah.
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 But basically, it's a pedal attenuator.
Cool.
Little black amp box.
But you
I'd
use
be
the send return. You don't. You don't put it between the the head and the amp.
There's a warning right on
Nice.
it that says,
Yes.
"Do not put this." Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, cool. I think I told you that because I'd feel horrible if you went ahead and said, "Thanks, Mike. I have no gear."
It'd be my own fault, man, for not reading, and I can't read anyway. So you know.
Mm-hmm. So, Taco Bell, anybody?
Taco Bell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smothered
Go by
shredded-
the Beverly Hilton. This is where they shoot the Golden Globes. Right
Nobody
here.
cares.
My signal might go out here because I'm driving through the LA Country Club.
Oh.
There's like a north-south to my north course to my right and the south course to my left. They're actually doing the U.S. Open here. I don't know if it's this year or next year.
The U.S. Open, really? Uh-oh.
There it is.
There he is.
Yeah. Hang on. Hang on. Next up is the Wilshire Corridor.
And here's a little background because I got no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
You're not even on the freeway.
No, I'm on Wilshire Boulevard. Yeah. How are we doing? Am I out?
Good.
Nah, you're here. You're here.
Cool. I just saw like 20 Starbucks.
No, this is all residential here. These are all like really high-priced condominiums in the Wilshire Corridor, it's called. These are very tall buildings along Wilshire Boulevard heading into Westwood, California. Westwood is a suburb of Los Angeles. So I've left Beverly Hills. Are you all there still?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's just mesmerizing, isn't it?
I can't get
Johnny,
my eyes off the screen.
Johnny, is this a first on the show, by the way?
Yeah.
I mean, a traveling.
You're breaking new ground.
As far as this, yeah.
This is
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, I've been there. I've filmed stuff down there, but as far as like this kind of thing, yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, this is. Somebody was saying you're like the new Rob. Like we did a video with Rob where he was driving around.
Oh.
Like a couple years ago or something. But yeah, we haven't had a driver on video. Jaden James says, yeah, let's do Taco Bell. Jaden, I sent you a link on Facebook. I don't know if you got it. Check your Facebook.
You get me hungry. I think I'm gonna do In-N-Out. There's an In-N-Out here in Westwood.
Yes.
You gotta put it on the radio then. You gotta put it over the stereo.
Oh, well, hey, I had the pleasure of introducing In-N-Out. Can I say that to Michael Smith and his wife? Can I say that?
Wow.
What?
Freeway.
I heard my name. I was daydreaming. What'd I do now?
It's not gay if it's a three-way, right?
I introduced In-N-Out to you and your wife.
Yes.
Down in Orange County.
Yes, it's for all of you out there. It really is what it is. It's one of the best hamburgers you can get from a drive-through in the world. It just is. You got to get a double animal style is the way to get it. By the way, that's like a special way. They grilled onions and.
Oh, no. You breathe fire when you get those onions, man.
It's not that bad.
No, they're
yeah,
grilled onion. They're grilled. They're
Yeah.
grilled. It's not the same. It's not like
How
raw.
are you doing?
Trust me,
No, it's not like that. It's not like that.
it's really.
Yeah, my
good.
wife got Johnny to smile like every other 30 seconds, and we were sitting in there eating a burger. That smile you put on there, and he's in the middle of like a chew. She's like, "Smile, Johnny." Oh,
Smile, Johnny.
lockjaw sooner or later.
We're doing In-N-Out.
I keep thinking Michael's wearing a yarmulke. With his hat. I was like, is he wearing it? I don't want to say anything in case he is, but no, I think it's just your backwards hat, right? Okay.
Oh. That'd be cool. A yarmulke with like button snaps. That'd be awesome. It's my button snap yarmulke. The trucker yarmulke. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's mesh like this.
Oh my goodness. Oh. All right. Westwood. This is home to UCLA, the campus of UCLA. And back in the mid 80s, everyone would take their car and cruise through these streets, and you'd literally just be locked in a traffic jam and crawl along. There's like a 4 or 5 block radius here in Westwood. And everyone would sit in their car. And so just like picture like Depeche Mode blasting and people just like going, hey, like looking next to you and there's a girl in the car or something. And that's how people would like try to hook up. Of course, I never did because we weren't cool. But
well, if you had that sweatshirt back then.
Oh, if I had this sweatshirt. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with the band.
Yeah. Right.
I am the band.
They'd be like, EVH, what's that?
Yeah.
Is that a disease?
I got that EVH, man. I got to get a shot for it.
People are people. Let's imagine that. Oh. Yeah.
The Vigilance asking if you're near the Roosevelt.
Oh, the Roosevelt Hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the other way from the Whiskey, eastbound. Yeah. I've gone about 6 miles west already of that.
Yeah,
of
that was the opposite way.
Yeah, that's across from the Man Chinese, the Roosevelt Hotel. Yeah, that's like dead center, like Hollywood and Highland kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh well, Steve Anderson. That's where the Neptune guitar is.
Oh, then I might have to drive back there and just show
you. You got to go back.
Is Hard Rock open? Is Hard Rock open at 12:30?
Probably.
Get away from that Mazda 3.
You could walk us right into where the Neptune is. Yeah.
All right, I can get some better light on me now. It's a little better.
Nah, take that off. I want your face as red as it can be.
Oh, okay. I like your face as red as it can be. That sounded like a line out of Silence of the Lambs or something.
Clarice, I want your face as red as it can be.
As red as it can be.
Basket. Put the lotion. Put the lotion in the basket. I want your face as red as it can be.
You got a nice picture over your shoulder there.
Oh. What is that?
I'm trying to angle myself so I can see around the roof of your car.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Camera up. Zoom. Zoom.
There you go.
There you go.
How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, she's smoking. Oh, God.
Oh,
vaping.
Yeah.
They all vape now, right? Everybody vapes.
Everybody.
Is that a trash can?
That's a dumpster right there, folks. That is
right next to the vaping girl.
Yeah.
What's this guy doing over here? Let's see here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you're gonna get yourself how they call it, shot.
Right.
He's smoking crack.
He's smoking crack.
He's fixing something up. All right, he disappeared. Like he literally just vaporized. It was pretty cool.
You just filmed somebody smoking crack.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I am in an alley.
You literally filmed the dude cooking a rock. That's exactly what you did.
It's good stuff. Like you had no idea what you were going to tune in here for tonight, right? You 31 people out there. How many we got?
107.
All smoking crack.
All smoking crack.
There's 107 people out here smoking crack.
107 crackheads. All right.
Oh my God.
At least nobody's mainlining, so we're not that bad.
Not yet. Stay tuned.
What are you saying? We're the gateway drug?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right.
To
you
what?
ready?
Buying
Here we go.
AVH gear?
Absolutely.
How you doing?
That's a good line. The gateway. Yep.
I'm gonna get a number 1 animal style with
That's
fries
Tarbox, the
light
Egyptian magician.
fries light well and a Sprite, please.
I dare you to
Okay.
grab that thing and just yank
Sorry.
on it.
7-Up, okay?
7-Up's okay.
7-Up.
Yes, eat in the car.
It's going to be 8:32 first one, though, okay?
Thank you. Yeah, 7-Up because I don't want to get a Coke. I have to go to sleep. If I have a Coke, I'll probably be up for another 4 hours.
Doesn't 7-Up have caffeine in it?
No.
Does it?
I mean, I don't know.
No.
Does 7-Up have caffeine in it?
I don't think so.
It doesn't.
Well, the new ones do.
Oh, all right. Then I'm screwed.
No.
Yeah, you know how the guy said never had it, never will, but eventually they made a version of it with it. Yeah.
To the 31 people watching, you can take a nap and come back in about 4 hours, and there'll be daylight while he's still driving around.
That's right.
No.
Well, he's in the in and out line now.
How many people? I'm asking you because when Johnny took us to one, that's not the same one, is it, Johnny? I don't know. Is it?
Oh no, God.
Oh, okay. The line was madness.
Michael,
was like,
tell them about the in and out line that we were in. Tell them.
It was insane. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about like 8 cars behind the
8
window.
cars. They had to be over. They not had to be. There was definitely over a dozen cars. I mean, it was because it was like shopping center.
Oh, they
So
have split lanes. This one doesn't. This only one only has 1 lane, but a lot of the in and outs have double lanes.
We went in and I mentioned the line. Then we ate, and then on the way out, the line got bigger.
Yeah.
I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" Freaking gold mine, man.
Yep. One family owns this whole chain.
Really?
And actually, well, like most, like I think 3 of the main people died in a helicopter accident like 10 years ago or something. So they left it to one of their kids. So like one of their kids owns and runs the whole show.
Wow.
It's huge. It is huge too. I mean,
Privately owned, one family. That's amazing.
yeah, there's got to be like I can't even guess how many there are in the whole Western United States. They're probably like 200 or something of these.
And then if you ever get to go to one of these things, I was watching them cook, and I actually took a little video of it because I was like, it's controlled chaos. They're all just moving in all directions because they're so busy. They're trying to get as many burgers out as they can. I think
they treat their employees really well too. I think they have a good job. I mean, everyone seems to be very.
They were very nice.
Yeah, they're very. It's not like a McDonald's or anything. It's totally different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the burgers were good though. I'm glad that Johnny brought us out there. That was cool.
Yeah. So Jay, next year when you come out, we'll do the in and out thing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got to start planning soon because it's going to get more expensive as it goes closer.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I've been on the road. I was on the road all week this week for work. I'm on the road all week next week for work. So I'm really busy. So Glory's been looking up for those 2 main hotels over there, and she's sleeping now. I totally forgot to ask. I got
wake her up. Wake her up.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, get her up. Get her on the show.
Show her your yarmulke and say, "Hey, get up."
Yeah. Good stuff.
But yeah, I'm working on getting that room. I swear to God, I want to get that because I really want everybody, all of us, to, at the end of the night, just meet up there, crash, hang out, have a drink or whatever. I think that would be
snuggle.
Snuggle. Who knows? They might have EVH pajamas by then, so we can all be in our little EVH pajamas. That'd be awesome.
Jay had them on earlier.
Jay had tights on earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, and
That's right. You can't unsee it.
Right. There's a scar in my retina.
Maybe that's why you're riding around in drug infested alleyways.
I'm trying to get it out of my mind. Yeah.
If we keep this up, man, maybe I'll wear them to one of the days of NAMM next year.
Oh my God. Should wear like a kilt. Wear a kilt and wear those under them. That'd be funny.
This is my first time there. You guys have been there more. Explain to them the outfits that you see some of these people walking around in.
Well,
I mean, they go out of their way to be noticed.
Yeah, that's what it is. Everyone wants to be seen, and
no.
And the crazier you look, the more. I mean, there's people that look crazy just to get people to take pictures with them. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was one band. They were dressed up like crazy cavemen with fake axes, kind of like you guys know Gwar, right? The band Gwar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that, And we're walking by, and they reached out and they kind of almost like grabbed my wife to come on, take a picture. Took a picture, and they handed out little cards with what do you call it? Where you put the phone in front of it and reads it. Takes you right to their website.
The Q. Hey, Jaden James. Hey, man.
Right.
What's up? Let me get my cans on, man.
Hey, Jaden.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you. What's up, brother?
What's up? What's up, Caleb? How are you, brother?
I'm good, man. Good to see you.
You too. Thanks for the invite, my man.
Oh, this guy's so cool, man. We hung out at NAMM, and what a great person. This is
awesome.
That's the best thing about NAMM. I've said it before, and Mike said it. It's just meeting all the people from the show and from just from the whole EVH society, whatever. But
yeah, NAMM that was a good time for sure. NAMM was killer.
Yeah, it was fun.
That made NAMM for me.
Yeah.
No
two ways about it. That was killer.
Yeah, that's hard, man. That was a good time. Got to meet so many people. It was just insane. And like you said earlier, Johnny, it's still a blur, isn't it?
Yes. Still is.
Is anybody not hearing him?
Continues.
You're a little low there.
It's a little low.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Is that any better? I mean, is it
much better?
Oh yeah, much better.
Yeah. Okay, I'll hold that a little closer.
Just tape it to your beard.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, tape it to your beard on the outside.
Duct tape, where is it? It comes in handy. Caleb, you are funny, man.
Where are you?
I'm at home. I'm in my den at home.
Where's home?
San Juan Capistrano.
Oh, okay. Not far from me.
Yeah. Yeah, just down the road. What's up in the chat, everybody?
I can't see the chat.
It's on the drive-through menu.
I'm about to get my dinner.
So you're in and out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guesstimated an hour in the line in Hollywood for sure.
Oh, well, I'm in Westwood, so it's a little quieter over here.
That's a horrible name for that restaurant because you're not in and out. You're in, half hour later out.
Hey, what's up, Jay? What's up, Steve? Pleasure, man.
Hey, Jaden. What's her name, Caleb?
What's happening?
Get her name, Caleb. What's her name?
What's your name?
No, please don't. Please don't.
Reseda.
Thanks.
Wow. You're live on the internet.
Oh, hi.
There's 32 people watching you.
Hello, come in and out. We're Westwood.
Yeah. Nice. Look at that advertisement.
That's so cool.
Ask her what she hates about a job.
No, I won't. Thank you.
And we have hot chocolate now.
Oh, they have hot chocolate now.
Oh, that's right. They have hot chocolates now.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Oh, hot chocolate. Wow, that's cool.
Totally.
Which does she like better, in or the out?
I don't know. That's a question I'll have to ask.
That's a good question.
Some ketchup, please.
Back up.
I'm gonna ask Jeannie tomorrow when I see her when she wakes up. Is it the in or the out?
Would she like the in or the out?
Dad, ask her.
Well, she's waking up.
Can I get some extra napkins, please? I'm a slob.
Oh my God, for what?
Oh,
for the in and the out.
Yeah.
Caleb, did you get the extra sauce? Did you get the extra sauce too?
He doesn't
need it.
The secret
spread.
Sauce?
You can get extra spread.
I'm not a fan. I just go ketchup on my fries.
The extra Peter North sauce.
Oh God! Oh, the rope sauce. You throwing ropes? You throwing ropes over there?
Who's throwing rope?
Gotta watch some Howard Stern for that, or listen to it.
Let me get some extra rope sauce.
Oh.
All right.
Are we gonna watch you eat?
I don't know. Would that be kind of that would be kind of gross.
We're all hungry.
Yeah, we're all hungry.
I'll show you.
Yeah, a lot of
I'll
people
show you what's going on here. Okay.
Jaden,
Randy
put
West.
close up, Jaden.
Oh, there it is. Look at that,
Ah, looks killer.
man.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I had McDonald's earlier, and that looks so much better than McDonald's.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You know,
Jay,
fries
man.
are like pure potato. They literally slice them in front of you.
Yeah.
Pure
Those are good.
arpeggio potato.
Yeah.
Don't spill on that sweat top.
Okay.
Nice.
Steve's worried about my EVH sweatshirt. I love it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you guys know that I was thinking of some ideas for next year's NAMM. You know that shirt, who the F is Eddie Van Halen that he wore in that one photo shoot?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I want to get one. Who the F is Johnny Beane?
Yes.
With his picture
That's
on
a great idea.
Nice.
And then hand it to somebody that's in the what'd you call it? The EVH Gear Live Society or something? EVH Society?
Yes, the EVH Society, right? Is that what
We all
I said?
walk in wearing those shirts. Who the F is as Johnny Beane?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It is a cool idea.
Yeah.
And you should it'll have Johnny and he'll be making the same face Ed was making in that picture that's in the, which is like, right? Isn't he making a funny face in that?
I actually have to dig it out. I have that T-shirt.
He's making a funny face in that picture.
Yeah. He's got his fists like this.
Oh, wait a minute. We can hear him chewing.
Oh, is that good
That's
or bad?
good stuff.
And
That's good.
it's echoing.
No, it's good stuff. That's good.
I'm starving right now.
In and out. I mean, I know there's only a few of us that know how good that stuff is. Michael Smith knows.
I
Jay
had it once or
James
twice
knows.
a while
I've
ago
been to the
though.
one.
Oh, Steve, you know?
Yeah, Sunset Strip.
Oh, well, dang.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, except that part. But yeah.
I gotta move my.
Oh,
Hang it over the rearview mirror.
I get all self-conscious about that. I love it. And the internet is forever. I love this.
I almost hear Robert Plant going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think about Bonzo's hi-hat every time I chew now. Somebody else talk. Whoa.
Johnny, if you made this a podcast, that whole last couple minutes of just laughing.
Well, it can be. It can be, definitely.
Hey, what's with you?
Oh my god. Where are you eating? You just pull over in an alleyway?
Hey, what's with you?
Me, I'm at a gas station. What is that?
Who is that?
What? What am I
Is
hearing?
that us? Is that me?
Hey, what's
Oh,
with you?
it's
okay.
Homer.
Oh my god. Oh, thank God that's not me.
I literally thought that was like a replay of the last 15 seconds.
Me too.
That sounded delicious.
Oh, that's good stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. It's much better than Taco Bell, man. I'm gonna tell you that.
You got some on your
right cheek
there, right
got
there.
some special sauce on the cheek.
Thank you.
The special stuff.
That was from the out.
Did you go double? Was that double, Caleb?
What's that, Jet? What's that?
Was that a double?
Yeah, double, animal style.
All right, there you go.
You know how to do it. There's like this secret menu at this place, so you got to know all the stuff. I don't even know all the stuff. You go like 3x3 or 4x4. That's 3 patties or 4 patties. Then people eat 4 patties.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
I'd rather have 2 burgers than 1 burger with a double patty.
That's what I go, Jay. I get 2 cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Man, Jaden's it's like you're on the crab boat in Alaska or something.
Are you serious?
That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Yo, Jaden, put that thing in your mouth.
In boats right now.
Why am I on here? What?
What's going on in the chat? I'm curious.
Don't delete the video. This is gold. The Vigilant says, eat something, Jay. Douglas Bedore says, who says a burger diet stunts your growth? John B says.
That's true.
What is going on? John Beal 5050 says, it's Hollywood. Mad Dog says, I'm wasted. Taco Bell? Question mark. Douglas says, Peter North sauce.
Oh God.
R2R3 says,
yep.
Awesomeness. Fender Guru says.
Right on, everybody.
No thumbs downs. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
I know once I said it, I know we'll start getting them, but I think it seems like at this time of night, I think everybody's cool, I think. Although we did have a whole rash of like weirdos at one point, which I know Michael Smith, he's not here right now, but we had a whole bunch of weirdos in here earlier, leaving weird
They probably
comments.
came back. They wanted to see if Jay had the pants on.
And they were upset that I didn't. So
Yes.
they started leaving.
Thumbs down.
Derogatory
Thumbs down.
So I had to run. My dog started coughing over there. He's a little older. I got to keep an eye on him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We may have to have Peter North on here, man. He's a hit.
Oh my God.
Oh, is the chat room going nutty again?
Everything's going nutty.
Wow.
Brazil sauce.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that is awesome.
So hey, James, man, it's great to see you on here, man. It's the first time you've been here.
Yeah, stoked, man.
Oh, is your first time on? Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I used to see you with Humbucker all the time, but it's the first time seeing you on one of these.
Stoked, man. I'm always here, man. Always watching. Love it. You know that.
Yeah,
I think I did see him on with Humbucker one time, showing his guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did see that video.
Pick up the mic a bit. You're a little low there.
Oh, sorry, man.
No worries.
There you go.
Much better.
I'm deaf, so.
Huh? Yeah,
Huh?
me too. Yeah, I showed him on Humbucker on one of the marathon shows. I showed the guitars. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool.
Love my guitars, as we all do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we all know each other, right? Think about it. No?
Hey, if it wasn't for music, you know.
Absolutely.
Yep. One
Nothing
music, we'd be lawyers.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
I'd be a garbage man if it wasn't for music.
Garbage men make good money in certain cities.
I am a garbage man. I take
My last time
garbage
on
out
tonight.
all
I'm
the
sorry.
That's all I do.
Music's where it's at, man.
Okay,
John,
so
tell us a little bit about that guitar behind you.
Huh? Behind who?
Johnny, tell us a little bit about that guitar behind you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
This?
Yes.
It's a
335?
yeah, it's a Seville 335 from Japan.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's like an early 80s thing, and it has, well, I put in the what do you call them? The Duncan Fat Cats humbucker size P90s.
Oh, sweet.
And so because of those pickups, Caleb, I'm very, very interested in the pickups that you have. The P90, what do you call them?
P-rail.
The P-rails. Yeah.
I recommend it. It's definitely a genius. I'm surprised it hasn't caught on more because they've been out for a while. So.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Is that when they stack them on top of each other?
There's 3 different pickups in there. There's a single coil, double coil, and a P90 all in one, and then you just get a 3-way switch, or they actually come on the pickup outer piece, whatever that's called. I don't even know.
You must get some crazy tonal range with that, man.
It's pretty good. You know, it's on my front pickup, which I don't use that much. So I mean, for clean, it sounds great. So and dirty, but I'm always on the rear pickup. So
I know, Johnny. I know you like P90s a lot.
Oh, I love P90s. Is that a French fry? Oh yeah, yes it was. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love P90s. Love P90s. I mean, my favorite is the Fat Cats, the Duncans. Seymour Duncan Fat Cats. Amazing pickups.
Isn't the Frankenstein pickup originally was from a 335, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's the legend.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
So
What,
is the Sevilla
so
lawsuit
are you talking about the
guitar,
front
Johnny?
pickup?
The bridge pickup, yeah.
What was the front pickup, the one that didn't work?
Oh, the single coil in the
Yeah.
I don't even know. That's a great question. Excuse me.
That was a real pickup. It just didn't have it hooked up, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't hooked up. No.
Right.
The pickup selector was in the middle position,
Mm-hmm.
and it was on the rear pickup. But I don't think it was ever. I mean, I don't know what he was doing there.
Neither did he. That's why it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew?
No.
Who knew? Most iconic guitar of all time.
Steve looks like he's running some scales off over there.
No, I'm just reading.
We're boring him.
I saw your head down and your arm moving. I thought you were kind of fiddling away there.
No, I'm just reading from this magazine about the Frankenstein.
Oh,
It's
there
on
you
the
go.
cover.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see a post? Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see, I saw a post on something about a Frankenstein that the Hard Rock just picked up. One that he just gave or they paid for. And they just picked it up. Like yesterday, they posted a picture of it and it had a P90 in it, a single P90, angled P90 in it. The Hard Rock just picked it up.
Weird.
Yeah.
Which Hard Rock was that in L.A.?
I don't know which one it was. It just came up as a post on Facebook, and it just showed the picture. Said they'd picked it up, and one of the iconic guitars. And I'm like, damn, it's got a P90 in it.
Wow.
Huh?
Angled.
Because I saw one of the Kramers came up the other day, right?
That was it, but that had a P90 in it.
Did it?
Yeah.
What?
The one that went to the Hard Rock.
Huh?
What? Huh?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Wait a minute.
Do you know the guitar we're talking about?
Mm,
This was
no.
like yesterday. It posted on Facebook. Just came up a picture, and then a little chat about it.
Was
Anyone
it striped?
See that? Yeah, a striped 5150 with a P90 in it.
It looks like one of the backups, but
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing the P90 in it.
that's what tripped me out about it. That it was a P90.
P90. Are you guys talking about the picture that I posted?
No,
It was like a striped.
It was on a Hard Rock post, the Hard Rock Cafe.
The Hard Rock posted it themselves.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyone else see it in the chat? Was I tripping? Was I dreaming?
I just remember seeing something that looked like one of the 5150 backups, and I don't remember seeing a P90. I just saw a slanted, black.
That's what I
double black humbucker.
Yeah, that was me. I posted that. That was the Kramer. That
Yeah.
The striped Kramer. Yeah.
That's the one I saw. That's the one I was thinking he was from, but there was no P90 in it.
No.
I'll go back and see if I can find it. I'll send it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one had talked about it. That's what was tripping me out. So there we go. I'll see if I can find it. Like I said, I'll send it to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So of course, after you enjoy your in and out, you speed home because stomach.
Oh no! Well, if this was Taco Bell, I wouldn't make it a block. I'm not even joking. There's something that place does to me that's not good. It's not a good thing.
Kind of like White Castles.
I don't know, but
Wipe Castle.
Yeah, Wipe Castle.
Wipe
Assel.
It's a hierarchy of all burgers, man.
Wipe Assel.
Top.
White Castle.
Oh, this is comedy gold tonight. Gold.
This is.
Oh, hey, yeah. The chat box is rocking here.
All right.
JJ is high. Lol.
I am in California.
It is legal.
Caleb Chapless.
Legal everywhere.
What?
What?
Chapless. No, not tonight. But
we had tights. Jay had tights on earlier.
Hey, we haven't even talked UFOs yet, man. I can't wait for that.
I know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hold on a second. It's 4:00 a.m. where I am. If we get into aliens right now, I won't be going to bed.
Come on. I asked that earlier and you ignored me.
I asked it 5 hours ago.
Listen, I know. I just didn't want to hog.
Aliens.
You got to give us a teaser, man. You got to tell us what's up.
Yeah.
I don't want to hog the chat up, man, or the video. You know.
Well, we want you to. Come on. We want to hear about aliens. I'm serious. Every time he's right over your right shoulder, dude. Come on.
Ew, shh,
let him out and let him tell the story.
anyway, I'm heading into Brentwood now.
No. OJ territory.
Oh.
Hey, I can take you by the OJ crime scene. You want to see that?
Yes.
Doesn't look the same.
I watched that whole thing in a hat store back in I think it was 91 when it was actually happening. We watched the whole chase.
I watched it too.
94.
It was 94.
The Olympics.
Yeah, because I was
94.
The Olympics, didn't they?
June 94.
Oh, okay.
My mom picked me up. My mom picked me and my buddy up from the Metallica concert at the Orange County Speedway in Middletown, New York. And she was listening to the chase on the radio.
There you go.
And she was like, OJ Simpson, blah, blah, blah. They're chasing the white, and they were listening to it on the radio. I was like, yeah, the white Bronco. Yeah.
Yeah, they broke into the Knicks Rockets NBA final game.
Oh wow.
That was the NBA finals was going on.
I think they broke into the Olympics too, if I'm not mistaken.
The Olympics was in '96.
Was it 6? Okay, I'm wrong. I know that whenever it was on TV, you couldn't put Turn the TV on and you just saw a white Bronco just driving down the highway with cops behind them.
Do people want to see it? Because I just need to make a right and go a few blocks.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do it, man.
Okay.
This is actually a good segue into Dave's thing. I think one of his offenses was that aliens did it. I think.
Shit. There you go, Michael.
No. Oh, just OJ.
We've seen the Bullet Boys live in the whiskey. We went into In-N-Out Burger. Now we're
Man, you tore it up, Caleb. Insane.
No, driving by OJ's house.
We saw where River Phoenix died.
Yes, I'm supplying such content to this show tonight. It is ridiculous.
The Johnny Beane EVH Variety 4-hour.
Yeah, what's kind of creepy though is that I'm going back to the scene here, and OJ is actually free. So
be careful.
Don't think I'm not worried right now because
is he
still? You know what do they say? They always say they return to the scene of the crime, right?
That's right. Is he still? I mean, was he supposed to be locked down in Florida? Not in jail, but like he can't leave the state or something.
I don't know. God.
He's there.
I think he can leave.
He
Here
came
we
back.
go, boys. All right.
He came back.
Okay.
So you're in Brentwood.
Yes.
That's crazy.
The OJ house.
Right.
Do they have all the
Okay,
footsteps
no,
out?
this isn't the OJ. This is where Nicole lived. Wow. And you see the palm tree right there?
Yeah.
So right behind it is the doorway. They rebuilt the front of the area because people were like literally like posing in like laying down.
Doesn't surprise me.
Oh my God!
But that walkway right there went up, to some stairs, and that was it right there. So this is where it all went down, right here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, Bundy and Dorothy.
King Kong Bundy.
Yep. Ted Bundy.
Wow.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
You guys, that's the crazy thing about LA is you can drive 5 minutes in any direction, and so many things have happened right there. You know,
like literally, like one of the biggest murders in history, right there.
Absolutely.
So who lives there now?
I don't know. Should I knock? I mean, it's only
1 o'clock in the morning.
1:15 in the morning. Like who bought that condo is what I'm wondering. Like, oh yeah, let's buy.
It's OJ. Let me in.
Yeah, right. OJ has like he just wakes up one night and he wants to go see Nicole. So, you imagine knocking. Like, who's knocking at my door? It's freaking OJ Simpson. Oh my God. Yeah.
He said he left a pair of gloves. You got to pick them up.
Yeah. No, just one.
That's
just one.
That's right.
Yeah.
One here, one there. Yeah, that was always. I always thought that he did it, but they framed him. Like they wanted to make it look good. That was my theory. You gotta be real stupid to drop like a glove on your property.
There's only one person on the planet that knows it, and that's OJ. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, what's our next murder scene?
I don't know.
Is Robert Wagner running around anywhere? They nailed him.
That's in the valley. That's far away from me.
I don't know about that. Robert Wagner and
Robert Wagner. Yeah, that's a different one.
That's
out of Catalina Island.
Yeah.
They're just saying they nailed him now.
And walking.
Aren't they looking into that again now?
Yeah.
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 Have
you guys seen that? You guys saw that movie, right?
Yeah.
You guys saw that movie?
Which one?
The last movie she did?
Oh yeah, Brainstorm?
Oh yeah.
Brainstorm. Yeah.
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 Great movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Idea. Great premise.
Yeah. Yeah, the movie's
Virtual
great.
Reality.
It's a great the movie's awesome. It's just it's crazy because she died during the filming of that movie, and they had to do like shots of that movie.
Yeah,
they had to do shots of that with somebody else playing her.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's a great movie, though, if you haven't seen it. Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. What about Vince Neil?
Oh,
What
the
about
car
when he
accident?
was
I think that
driving
was
and
in
he killed
Manhattan
his buddy?
Beach. Manhattan Beach, yeah. Razzle, right? Razzle.
Yeah.
The guy's name. Yeah, that's far. That's like 20 miles away. Yeah, I'm in Santa Monica now. This is my home area, and I'm still on Wilshire Boulevard, which goes all the way to the coast. I'm at 26th Street, which counts down to the coast. And cool. Anybody wants to kill me, they're about to find out where I live. So I guess I should shut up.
Well, if they haven't done anything to Steve Anderson, considering he shows his address every time he has a package on the screen, you should be all right.
He didn't tonight. It though, or the other one, he had his finger over it. So
okay,
it's too late. But
yeah,
good move, Steve. I'm trying to think. If there's anything else? Aliens.
Man, well, Caleb.
Yeah.
Man, this has been
awesome.
Great, man. Thank you for jumping on. I mean,
no, I'm glad you guys had me in.
Wow,
that whole whiskey thing.
Look at everything
cool.
we just saw. Yeah, we saw the Whiskey Go-Go. We saw the Bullet Boys live for a split second. We saw the.
We'll be hearing from their lawyers real soon, probably.
Yeah, this video will be taken down.
We saw the Viper Room.
Yeah,
you packed like 5 documentaries into a half hour.
There you go.
Troubadour,
right?
Yeah. We got a burger and fries.
Tower Records.
Tower.
Crackhead.
Look at that.
Crackhead doing his thing. Wild night.
Peter North throwing rope.
Peter North, yeah. Hollywood could not script something like this.
No, this is an epic show. One for the ages.
Yeah. And where's Nesdall? Come on.
Right? Wake him up. Right? Cut to him. That'd be great. Cut to him. Man. Dude. Oh my goodness.
It's 4:30. He might be up, so ask me what's going on.
Yeah.
Damn, 4:30. You guys rock.
Literally 4:17 for Jay right now. That's impressive.
He's a trooper, man.
Minutes to go, dude.
You're gonna watch the sky turn blue, man. I haven't done that in years.
Yeah, but Jay does that every night.
No, I've kind of had to switch because my wife went from working nights to working days.
Oh.
So I've been going to bed a lot earlier now, and so is my kid. So let's just say tomorrow morning I am effed because my kid ain't gonna sleep longer than I want her to. You know,
she's gonna watch a little more TV than normal while you sit there snoring. I'm guilty of that.
Dude, it's hard, man.
It is. It is. All we do is lose energy and they gain it. It's really scary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just 10 more minutes, please. Nope. They don't care.
Nope.
Caleb's getting in his car, I think. I hear beeping.
Yeah, I hear the beeping too.
Yeah.
Clenching, walk into the bathroom.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be great. Wouldn't that'd be a real show right there. Talk about a climax. Well, I went to the inn and here's the out. Right on, boys.
Cool.
I just took you from Hollywood to home. Pretty
wow.
Cool.
Thanks for the tour, Caleb. It was awesome.
Yeah. No, I thought, like, because I got the alert that you guys were going live, and I was like, I think I should do this. So Thanks for
that
having
was
me.
great. That was great.
Cool, man.
Yes. Yeah.
All
Very
right.
cool, man. Thank you.
Sure. So what's next?
We're waiting for Jay to start his alien story.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
It's 4:30.
Dude,
Let's
I'm
have it
running out of
over,
gas,
over
man.
breakfast.
Yeah, Jay's running out of gas.
and
I'm running out of gas. I'm actually.
That sounds like a Sunday
What, dude?
morning thing.
I'll tell you guys when I'm on the UFO, the spacecraft myself. You know.
God, they would have no use for you right now.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. What are you bringing this fool onto
Right?
this thing for?
How are we going to probe that?
Hey, you know, we can get a real cool exclusive and use Caleb's selfie stick for the probe.
Okay. No.
What they're doing now is
I just
they're
got
shoving
this
it way inside.
Oh my God.
They'd have more interest in what's in your intestines right now than or your stomach right now than they would anything else.
Oh, me? It was good. Not gonna lie. Anyway.
The penguin walks to the toilet, Mad Dog says.
Oh God.
The penguin.
With the turtle poking its head out.
The turtle poking the head out. Exactly.
Been there.
Oh yeah.
Jay, you ain't
You
feeling
guys
you ain't feeling the UFO story right now?
No, I'm running out of gas, man. I have to get really involved in this.
We'll
and
save it. We'll save it
I-
for Monday.
Yeah, if I talk about it right
Or
now, it's
Tuesday.
going to be a
How
long
about
thing.
this? How about give like a 30-second teaser?
I'd love that, man.
All right. Well, in my opinion, we're basically, the whole question, oh, do aliens visit us? All this stuff. Yeah, we're being monitored because it's almost like I can't get into it right now. I'm telling you, I'm getting pumped. I'm getting
Okay.
pumped.
Yeah,
even
I
starting.
saw that
I can-
straight away, dude.
Yeah.
Literally, your eyes went from droopy to
Didn't they just?
Yeah, guys, I gotta go, man.
To the bathroom.
The in wants out.
Dude,
I-
that was awesome. Joe.
Well, that
I
was
wanna-
that's a teaser right there, right?
That's
That's
your teaser right there, dude.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
See you Tuesday. UFO Tuesday.
Terrestrial Tuesdays? No.
All right. See you, Caleb.
All right,
Caleb,
guys.
later, man.
Great
Thanks
to
for
see you,
the
man.
tour.
Have a great night.
Yeah,
Always a
thank you
pleasure.
very much, Caleb. That was awesome.
That was cool.
Take care, Caleb, man.
That was awesome, man.
All right. Follow my YouTube.
We do.
Great.
Yes.
All right.
I'll put
Yeah,
your link.
I follow you.
I'll put your link
All
down in the description.
All right. All you in the chat though. Follow.
Yes.
All right. Look
Follow.
for my content. Look at my
And
hands.
Facebook.
Follow.
Spread, man.
Well, just think of all the video that he's putting together now with all his guitar players.
That's right. It's
Yep.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
He's got to go scoop out his pants. See you later.
Oh yeah. Come on. You know it doesn't happen that fast.
With me, it does.
All right.
Not Chipotle.
All right, boys.
All right. See you, Caleb.
Right.
Later.
Yep.
That was cool, man. That was
It's
different.
unbelievable. When do you get that?
That's
He's still
Right
here.
now, we can talk about the
I'm
aliens.
still here.
He's still here.
I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get out of here. Get me out of here.
You can't escape.
Oh,
That was cool.
aliens is taking over the show. You cannot leave.
there we go. I just
Got it.
kicked him out.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna make sure he gets to that bathroom because yeah, in and out. I do know it's great coming in, but it wants out. I do know that.
That's all the onions they're using it, I think.
Mhm.
Real or raw. You get the option.
Yeah, yeah. Man, that was awesome.
That was really
Man,
good.
We had the Sunset Strip. We had the whiskey. We had the
That was sick.
everything.
And the history
Right?
and the history behind all those places too, right?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
The EVH plaque.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was neat. And the concert, it sounded like
That was
it sounded
crazy.
great.
That was crazy. The concert, Jay. Oh man.
It was cool, man.
That was awesome.
I think he didn't because you got those little earbuds in. He can't hear it, so he had no idea how it sounded. He probably thought it sounded like crap. But
Yeah, he probably did.
Had he already been to the show? Is that how he just walked straight in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He had been in there already.
Yeah.
We good?
I'm good.
I'll hang out. I'm fine, but I know
I gotta go.
I know Jay's getting ready to pull a pin.
It's late
I'm
where
out
some
of
of you guys
gas.
are. It's one. It's
I'm out of
what's late
gas,
here. It's 1:25 here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2:30. Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Oops. I
4:30.
retract that last statement.
So yeah, when we do the next late night, I'll discuss this guy back here a little
Right
bit
on.
more because like you guys noticed, man, when I start talking about that stuff, man, I'm very passionate about it. So
I love it.
yeah.
I want to jump in on that one as well because I got a couple of stories.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Jaden, you've had contact, have you?
Well, not necessarily contact, but vision for sure.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
I've seen some.
Anybody, in my opinion, anybody thinks that we're the only intelligent life in the entire universe, you're definitely not one of the intelligent ones.
No. Exactly.
Yeah. I'd just like them to find like some kind of life going on the planets that we know, right?
We're trying right now. We've already found water in a lot of them where we didn't think there was water.
Yeah, but they wouldn't tell us.
Yeah. No, I
When
know
they
there's
say
not,
that.
They already know, man.
Yeah, they already know.
Yeah.
They know.
They don't want to let it out. You're right. If whatever they know, they do not want to let it out.
Yeah, YouTube and the media and everything, the access to everything now, it's just everything's out there already, man.
Mhm.
If you really want to find it, it's already there.
What are you drinking? Anything good?
Coke. Jack and Coke, baby.
Jack and Coke. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, drink of champions. And rum and Coke as well, Mr. Rummeister.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's him right here.
There
This
you
is
go.
the Rummeister cup for tonight. This is a tiki mug. There you go.
I'm on
Cheers.
my
Mine's a sheep pint.
double empty. So
The sheep pint.
Yeah, it's got a sheep on it. Must be
You
from
see, you
Wales.
gotta get one of your friends to make a sign with the Runmeister.
We can work something out. Yeah.
That would be killer, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That tiki mug's been through it, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm hurting.
Oh, I'm yawning. I'm hurting too, man.
You good?
I've been up since like 7.
Did
I've
you
been up
finish
since-
your
Yeah,
thing?
I'm gonna say 5:30.
What?
Yeah, I had to work. I had a closeout meeting. I was there all day long, and then on my way home, I had to swing by and look at something else. And I got home to take care of all the stuff that needs to normally get to. I've been gone all week long, and I do it all over again on Monday. I got a nice 7-hour drive to work my location where I'll be working all next week.
Oof.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, do you take a travel guitar with you?
Yeah, I do not take a travel guitar, but I do take one of my guitars usually. Yes.
Cool.
Yep, I bring that, and what I actually bring is one of my And I'll show some of the amps I have. I got cool little battery-powered Vox amps. It sounds so good. And I got the little mini stack Black Stars, which are really cool. So I always have something with me. If yeah. Problem is I'm so busy on location. I mean, I get some time to noodle, but you know, it depends on how the day goes.
As long as you're playing, dude.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I want to hit lotto so I can just play.
That's a sham. It's an extra tax.
I'll deal with the taxes if I hit the 200 or $300 million ones.
No, I'm just saying the lottery in general. Like, think about all the money that gets, all the tickets that get bought.
Well, I think it's garbage too. I should not pay school taxes because they always say it goes to the schools.
It's bull crap.
Okay. No, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, lots of people getting rich off that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it ain't us.
Nope. Nope.
I shouldn't say it, but it's the same as some charities as well, really, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're right.
At least you
But
can
this is a
write charity
conversation
off
for
for
a
your
different,
taxes.
You know.
Oh, I have to ask you, and then we got cut off or whatever earlier. A lamp, right? What's that doll thing next to it? Is that for your kid? Right behind you, on your left, over your left-hand shoulder, in that box there.
I'm not wearing the tight pants. Sorry, guys.
Oh, man.
Bill and Ted's
San Dimas?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, it was just the
Wild
anniversary.
Stallions.
Cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't believe we can have a triumphant video until we have Eddie Van Halen on guitar. But Bill,
No kidding.
how can we have Eddie Van Halen on guitar if we don't have a triumphant video? Something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Triumphant.
I remember trying to use that word when the movie came out, thinking I was cool, and I was like, no. My brother put an end to that real quick. Stop trying to be cool.
Cool.
That's it. The king of it. That's it. Long live Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
I loved Beavis and Butthead. I thought that was a funny show.
They pretty much put an end to Winger.
Dude, killed Winger.
They killed Winger.
Killed Winger.
Who was the nerd with the Winger shirt? What was his name?
Dude. Someone in the chat.
Oh.
Come on, somebody's got to know this. Nobody?
Nice. Who was it? I got a picture of him in my head.
What was his name?
Was it Stewart?
Yes, yeah.
Was that
It was
it?
Stewart.
Stewart.
It was, wasn't it?
Yep.
Stuart
Thank you.
Stevenson.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I remember an interview with Kip Winger years after that, and he goes, I remember being on tour with on the Pull record, which was the third Winger record.
Yeah, 93.
And he goes,
yeah,
93 it came out. And he goes, we were, selling out and filling up all of a sudden, Beavis and Butthead. And he said we went from literally packed borderline arenas to nobody buying tickets, like overnight almost. As soon as
That's
Stuart
crazy.
put on that t-shirt. Yep.
Well,
It's a shame. But that just shows you how as Americans, I think we're very, what is the word? As far like trendy. You know what I mean? Music in general in America, like popular music or whatever. We stick to trends, you know, whereas, you know, think of Mr. Big after they kind of went downhill in America because, you know, the heavy metal and the grunge and stuff came in. They went over to Japan and over in Europe and they did fine. People still wanted to see them. Whereas in America, it wasn't cool enough. It wasn't cool anymore to, you know, like those kind of bands. So,
well, they were always big over there, I think.
Yeah.
In Japan, they were always big.
Yeah. Even their first record, they had a live sort of bootleg or a release in Japan. It was called Raw Like Sushi or something. It was a popular live record. So they were always huge over there. Yeah.
But what makes them stay big? I mean, how does it stay going through the generations? Like the kids here don't give a crap anymore. You know what I mean?
No.
So how do the generations in Japan? How does it keep going through the generations? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Because Mr. Bigger, they were over there last year. You know, still touring it.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because they're not as trendy over there. You know, it's not like it's, oh, you like Mr. Big, you're not cool. It's Americans are just
kids going to get. Is it young kids in Japan going to these gigs, or you know, what's the deal with it?
I don't know.
We have to ask Molly. He'll know.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah, but I mean, no one here. I mean, the young kids here, man. You talk to the young kids here. They don't want to know about none of it. No.
There's actually a video that was posted, I think, last week with some like millennial kid watching the Eddie solo from Live Without a Net. And he was just like, holy crap. They're like blown away.
Yeah.
You know?
That should be taught in every school in America. Just make every kid sit down and watch it.
Yep.
Yeah. And also remember Billy Squire?
What did the guy think?
Oh, I watched probably half of it, and then I had to go eat dinner. But he was just like, how does that guy's fingers move that fast? You know, that type of thing. He was blown away. But say it again.
He wasn't hearing the music. He wasn't feeling it.
Maybe not in a way that we would.
Yeah.
You know, because like when you're a kid and you grew up on that stuff, it did something different to you. But nowadays, I mean, I'm sure he's not listening to anything rock and roll. You know what I mean? He was probably just looking at it like, wow, he's playing so fast where, like you said, he's not feeling it like we would. So
yeah,
I don't know.
He's just looking at the technical aspect of, wow, he's playing that guitar fast. That's cool. And not caring about the rest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it'll make the kid pick up a guitar, you know, and then maybe start putting emotion into it. I mean, I get the technical side of it, but you never know. I mean, I'd rather have one kid curious about guitar than not caring at all.
I agree, but they don't give out participation trophies for playing guitar.
Right. But I'm talking about planting that seed, you know, just that he's going to want to play. Yeah.
But we all know that playing guitar, you know, isn't easy. And it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of time and a lot of not doing things with your friends when you're young to be able to play at a certain level. So, you know.
Guitar just comes to you, doesn't it? It's a natural gravitation. You either feel it or you don't when you're. That's what it was for me as a kid. It was just there, and it's like I had to have that. I had to hold that guitar, and it was the best friend forever, you know. Me and my guitar, you know.
Yeah, as soon as you pick it up and start playing songs like you know, like it could be AC/DC, Back in Black, or some Zeppelin song, whatever. That's the spark. And as soon as, oh wow, I've heard the song, and all of a sudden you can play it, then that's the spark right there to just continue on. I'm going to learn more songs and more songs, and I mean, that's what it was for me. It's like, okay, I'm going to learn 300 songs, and all of a sudden I'm in a band and I'm learning more songs, and then I'm writing my own songs, and that was the progression for me. Yeah.
It takes that spark, though, right? It takes the
well, yeah, the drive to keep learning and keep figuring things out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's easy to get frustrated. Like when we all started, you know, no one was good when they picked up a guitar for the first time. It's not like, you know, how they say Eddie Van Halen. Oh, you know, Alex says, oh, he picked up the guitar and he picked something right up that I was, you know, trying to learn for weeks. You know, we're not all like that. And it takes a lot of time. And like I said, you know, like we all said, it takes.
I don't know about you guys. I can remember my fingers not working when I was a kid many years ago.
Yeah, I remember how hard
that moment
my fingertips were in the beginning when I was just running my finger up and down the strings and pushing on the strings. The tips of my fingers were so hard, like calluses almost.
Well, they are calluses. You get calluses from playing. You play all the time. I remember I used to be able just because I was like, man, I got some serious calluses. I'd take a little pin and just poke on it. I'm serious. You poke on it just to see. I'm like, wow, you get calluses. I mean, you're using that part of your that's nature.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even get them anymore. They're just part of my fingers.
Oh yeah.
I was watching some Pantera and like. It was like this. It was like the Big Four. Have you guys watched that YouTube? The Big Four. Like them on
yeah.
And they're all like super gluing their fingers together. And like, damn, you know. I mean, I used to tour, but never had to super glue my fingers together.
No, me neither.
Children, don't try this at home.
No kidding.
Wow.
Even John Petrucci, he was there. He had a big old nick. He's going. It's right on my main. No, it was on his right hand, right where he holds his pick on his thumb, and he had to glue that sucker together. Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, right on that.
Yeah, it was right there. He sliced it right there, and he had to glue it back together with super glue. They all, dude, all the guys, they're all sitting there super gluing their fingers. It was classic.
Wow. But it takes exposure to the music and to the instrument, and then the passion clicks, you know. And you know, thank God there's the internet. I would be dead, but the internet and just YouTube, you know, all the players. I think that's what's really keeping or introducing young players, you know, because outside of that, put any radio station on. Don't listen to classic rock. Listen what's out there. It's
crap.
It's
garbage. Absolute garbage.
They have little machines which just play the songs they want to hear, and radio channels they can make themselves. They don't even turn a radio station on anymore.
Right. But if you put a radio station on, and you're right, you're exactly right. But you get garbage. You get commercials. You know, I dare you to try to find a live instrument, let alone a guitar, on this stuff. All auto tune, and it's soulless to me. It's soulless.
K-Rock in LA used to be the big rock station. Now it's like they don't even play. You wouldn't even hear a Pantera record on K-Rock in LA anymore. You know what I mean? They lost it.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm out of gas.
Okay, Jake.
I gotta go. I'm hurting.
All
right. And I've seen Johnny yawn about 2 or 3 times. 5 minutes.
So we're good.
Yeah, I think we're all.
I agree.
All right.
Hey, we upped our watches. We went up to 22. We gained 2.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Hey, we got JJ's House of what's your new handle?
It's JJ's House of Jams. Soon coming. Plans for the band rehearsals and all kinds of shit coming. So
right on.
Trying to organize it right now.
Cool.
So please subscribe. One. Yeah.
Nice.
Family, you know how it is.
Yes.
And thank you so much for inviting me on, Johnny, and hanging out with everyone. And thanks everyone in the chat. Killer night. What an awesome
yeah.
My lord, what a night.
Yeah, anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah.
Well,
Awesome
I
having
definitely
you
want
on,
to be
man.
on for the UFO chat.
Oh
The
yeah.
late night UFO chat, man. I'm down for that.
All right. Probably next weekend. We'll do a live.
Do it live.
Cool. Well, hey. So cool. Hey, Jay.
R2R3. Yeah, brother. John
JJ. Michael
the Guru,
Smith.
New Zealand.
Thank you
Steve.
for having me on.
Everybody. Great seeing you guys. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. And yes, we'll see you guys soon. You know, maybe what are we doing? We're doing Tuesdays, but maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll have some time this weekend. So
Terrific Tuesdays.
yeah. Yeah. Maybe who knows? Click that bell. You never know.
It could be
Never know.
Could be a Stratocaster Saturday.
Yeah.
In
Click
about
the bell. You never know when you'll get a tour of the Sunset Strip, you know?
Sunset Strip Saturday.
Never know.
Nice.
Sunset Strip Sunday. With
Well,
the whiskey Wednesday.
He did part of this of the for Saturday, so that would be appropriate.
All that. Yeah, you never know when you'll get that stuff. Click the bell, subscribe. We all have channels, so check the description of a lot of these videos, and you'll find all our channels. So, all right, everybody. See you guys. Steve, Michael,
Heavy metal,
Jaden.
everyone.
Jay, Caleb, if you're still here. And
He's shitting.
see
Hey, big up story, Michael.
see you guys soon.
Oh,
No, In and Out doesn't do that. In and Out does not do that. No. All right. See you guys. JohnB.com. Good night.
Well done. Thank you,
Adios.
Johnny. Thank you for inviting me.